Hey, chat. What's up? My hair is a bit of a mess, so I've decided that if I don't feel like messing with my hair, I'm gonna wear the beanie. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I washed it last night because I had laundry to do, and I was like, I'll just throw it in there. So I did. But yeah, um, so as I said yesterday, today we're playing another one of those dating simulators. It's one that I played uh, a few years ago. I don't remember exactly when or why I discovered it, but it's based off of a musical I really like called Be More Chill. If you don't want to be spoiled on the events of that musical, then this is not the stream for you because this takes place after it and is references things that happen at the end. So, if you don't want to be spoiled about that for whatever reason, go listen or watch a bootleg if that's your thing, and then you can come back here and watch the VOD later. But yeah, I have water here because once again I'm gonna be doing voice acting. My voice is not fully recovered from yesterday, so I may not sound great while attempting to do the voice acting. But yeah, we got all my redeems back up as always. Uh, Gonna get my headphones on, so I'll be able to hear if you do that. And we'll switch over to the game. I'm gonna remind you guys every time now, at least for a while now. Um, it used to just be a redeem to change these lights, but now there's two different redeems. There is one to change these lights and one to change the ring lights. If you decide to change the ring lights, what you need to do is tell me whether you want to change to just one color or two colors. Chat with your VPN activated. Weird. Maybe it's I'm kind of talking out of my ass here. I don't know for sure, but my guess would be it's a safety thing. Like Twitch needs to be able to track you or like know where you are. And so if it's like detects that you're using some sort of software that is not your true location or whatever, maybe it can detect VPNs because I know that some things can detect if you're using a VPN or not. And they don't like it very much. So maybe that's the thing with Twitch. I don't know. You'd have to look into that. I don't know anything about that stuff. But yeah, like I said, you decide whether you want to change just one color or if you want to have two colors. And if you decide two colors, you got to specify which ring light is which color because it will change how the colors look. And then there's a redeem that no one has used yet to make me put on eyeshadow. And I have a lot of different colors to choose from. So, I don't know, that could be fun. Anyways, before we truly get into the game, I'm obligated to give you this warning. As you can see, this game contains strong language, drug and alcohol users, abuse, references to sex, references to sexual assault, discussion, depression, and suicidal thoughts. If any of that is going to bother you, I would recommend probably not being here on this stream. I don't want anyone to, I don't want to upset anybody or trigger any bad memories. So, um, did you manually add a warning before the stream? Or is that Twitch? There is a thing I can toggle before whenever I change my stream information about what the game contains. So I toggled those right away. That way people click on that way I don't have to worry about it while I'm streaming. If anyone new joins, look at that disclaimer. I like to do it myself obviously, but if I'm in the middle of the game, then it's not I won't be able to like warn people if I'm in the middle of the game, and I don't want anyone to have it just thrown in their face because I know how upsetting that can be to just have that thrown in your face, no warning. So I just wanted to be mindful of the fact that it contains some upsetting topics. So yeah. Um, I don't remember much about the game. I've done one ending in the past on my own. I've had multiple endings, but I did one on my own, I think, or did two. I got one bad ending, and I've gotten one good ending with two different characters. So I got a good ending with one character and a bad ending with another character because I had no idea what I was doing, and this game is not forgiving. You have to be very careful. But I guess in this game, if you know anything about Be More Chill, the spoilers ahead. So, hi Lillian, what's up? If you don't know anything, if you don't want to be spoiled for Be More Chill, I'm gonna talk about the shit happens in the musical. It kind of makes sense because you play as Jeremy, and everyone's not very happy with him. Understandably, he did all his squip almost took over the entire school. It really pretty much did. So understandably, people aren't exactly happy with you. So everyone's a little on edge, and so if you mess up, it's very easy to upset them. I'll leave More Chill. It is so good. It is such a good musical. It gets a lot of hate nowadays since it was on Broadway, and it's like don't get me wrong, the Broadway version was great. I actually like some of the improvements they made. I just think it just happens anytime something goes mainstream. It happens, it's everyone hates the popular things. But whatever. We're not here to talk about that. But yeah. Heed the warnings. And hopefully this works because I used to play it through the website and I've never downloaded it before, so I did fingers crossed. Anyways. It's so cute. Yes, that black bar is supposed to be there at the bottom. Okay. Let's make sure it's not too loud. There's no dialogue, like audible dialogue, I think, so. Oh, this isn't the art style of the actual game. This is just the art style of the loading thing. You'll see. You'll see. Start a new game. Here we go. Hey, let's go. I'm not making sound effects. Is this volume good? Everything sounding okay? I'm gonna cover the dialogue thing. No matter what I do, I'm gonna be covering something. Okay, hold on. Nope, I just moved the entire fucking game. Hold on. Let's see if we can move me. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. Move me up here. My little jar is just gonna be right there, I guess. Go to lurk now. Alrighty. Let's stick the jar up here, out of the way. Okay, we're a little bit laggy, but anyways. No. Me too, honestly. Please don't make me do it. I reach over and shut off the alarm clock. Did I even get a wink of sleep last night? Good morning. Time to start the day. This is the art style. He just liked me for real. This is the art style, and it's my favorite thing. It is so... It's so good. It's actually a little bit loud in my ears, so I'm gonna... turn it down a little bit. So it's not blasting in my ears, but yeah. There's Jeremy! Look at him. He's so cute. I walk over and switch on the light. First day back from the hospital. I'm so not looking forward to this. From now on, I'll be known not only as a loser, but as a loser who almost destroyed the entire school. I may as well try to make a good impression. Gotta start somewhere. So yeah. Like I said, it's going to directly reference the events of the end of the musical. So yeah, you were warned earlier about spoilers. Maybe I can pin a message so when people join, they'll have like a pin chat message. Warning contains spoilers for Be More Chill. And I'll pin it. Now it's gonna stay forever. Anyways, continuing on. But yeah, this takes place basically right after the musical, more or less. It's a little bit buggy though. It's not. Let me do the thing. Okay. I walk across my messy bedroom floor and pick up a white shirt draped over the back of my desk chair. Eminem. Definitely not. And it reeks anyway. I pull on my favorite striped shirt, my blue sweater, snort as I get dressed, remembering that Michael told me once that I dress like an old lady. He does. He kinda does. It's funny, he literally dresses like my grandma. Like, she absolutely would I'm pretty sure she does have a shirt like that, too. Not making fun of her at all, but I think it's kind of funny. Old lady. Okay. You know what? Yeah, she literally does have a shirt like that. I'll tell you how I know. It's because... It's because I used it one time for a cosplay. If you go back through my TikTok and you find my False Symmetry cosplay, I used that shirt. Anyways. I size myself up in the mirror. Better an old lady than a friendless asshole in an emotionally manipulative t-shirt. True. Perfect. Look out, Minnowboro. Uncool Jeremy here is back. Which means... he dresses like your grandma and keeps his room like yours. Fair enough. Oh yeah, so like when it says like sexual themes, like there is going to be references to masturbation and stuff. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I just thought I'd warn you now. This is a... Oh yeah, also I found out you can stream Yandere Simulator on Twitch. I know because somebody did it, so... I guess Twitch is a lot more lax with that stuff than I thought. So if they can stream that shit, then I can do this. So, anyways. I walk over to my MacBook Pro and click on the folder on my desktop labeled school stuff. This is totally the kind of stress reliever I need. Yes, school stuff. Surprise! This motherfucker is... You thought you got rid of him? Nope. So he's hot as hell. Sorry, what? Why does he look like that? It's I don't know. He's supposed to look like Keanu Reeves, and I guess that's close enough. I don't know. Put a picture of Keanu Reeves next to him. Hold on. What I actually like is that in like the... He's not hot. Yes, he is. What I like about like the different versions, like the two different versions of the musical, the play, like they're all different versions of Keanu Reeves. They all pick different characters that he played, which I think is really cool. I'm grabbing a picture of Keanu Reeves. Maybe find one that kind of looks like him. No, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. It's kind of an old picture, but this is an old game, so. Sorry, my computer runs really slow whenever I have stuff open. I'll prove it to you. Hold on. He's supposed to look like Keanu Reeves, and Keanu Reeves is hot, so therefore he is hot. I don't make the rules. Can't crop it. But look, it's kind of looks like him. Okay, like the hair. It's an old picture of him, but it would see. Look, it's Keanu Reeves. Close enough. Okay, there. See, look, it's Keanu Reeves. Let me crop it so you can actually, like, get it close. So, it looks enough like him. See, look, it looks like Keanu Reeves. It is Keanu Reeves in, like, a stylized way. Okay? It does kinda look like him, yeah. See? It's not perfect, obviously, because it's, like, an art style, but, like, it looks enough like him. I think I picked the perfect reference picture, too. I think that is, like, exactly the kind of reference they were using, because this is an old game. Disney Channel's an old musical. Well, not old, but it's old in today's standards, anyways. Jeremy, I believe I was clear on where I stand on masturbation. With the shitting fuck. Me too, honestly. Fuck, fuck, fuck. No, no. This can't be happening. I heard his voice back in the hospital, but I thought that was just my imagination. But there's no mistaking it now. Keanu is back to haunt me. Are you are you really so eager to erase all the good I did? Take some advice from your father and put your pants on. This game's a little cringe, but it's pretty good. The good you did? I have a lot of good you did. I went to the hospital. You almost took her to school. Michael probably hates me, and Christine would too if she wasn't so good-natured. There may have been some miscalculations. What do you mean, miscalculations? I roll my eyes. It's too early to be arguing with it. At least it isn't shocking me anymore. Though that might have been because of the Mountain Dew Red. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you don't know how we actually defeated it, they used Mountain Dew Red. Not Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Red. That's how you turn it off. Green Mountain Dew turns it on. Red Mountain Dew turns it off. And here's the thing. You can't get Red Mountain Dew. It's discontinued. Shit doesn't exist anymore. Though I do wonder, would Code Red actually work? Because, I mean, they're pretty much the same thing, right? I've never had it, so. I've never had either. If someone in the chat has had both, that would be helpful. They can't be too different. Anyways. It's strange, though. It hasn't said anything mean about me yet. Maybe the red zapped some sense into it. Fix your hair, Jeremy. You look like a slob. Everything about your fashion sense makes me want to die, and I'm not even a living being in the first place. Says the Tic Tac is just an anime villain to take over the school. Comments like that are why you have no friends, Jeremy. That's right. I can't believe I have to say this shit out loud. Weird tomatoes, the Hawaiian tent. Not good. Okay. Imagine they can't be too different. So I don't know. I wonder if they've thought about that before. If maybe in like the Broadway version they addressed it. Anyways. But I hate to admit the asshole in my head is right. Time to beat the meat. School beckons. Grab my old bag and grimace at it. Still says boif in big black letters with Sharpie. The Sharpie was standing every wash cycle I put it through. Surely just use the new bag the Squib made me get, but if I'm gonna own being a loser again, I'm going all the way. I decide to walk to school. No need to face my fellow students sooner than I have to by riding the bus. Open my bedroom door and start to head downstairs. I have everything I need. Deodorant. Don't tell me what to do, I don't need it. Jeremy, you sweat more than 88% of your peers. You aren't gonna make a good impression today by smelling like feet. You need deodorant. What I need is some Mountain Dew Red, dickhead. I heard that. How did you hear that? Jeremy, I'm inside your brain. We're metaphorically and literally sharing the space. When did my life become a bad sitcom? My roommate is a knockoff Keanu Reeves, Monday nights at 7. You cannot expect me to help you be cool if you do not cooperate. Ideally, I would utilize spinal stimulation at this point, but it appears I am malfunctioning due to your shut-off attempt. It's a shame, really. That method was 93.7% effective at encouraging you to follow instructions. But your stupid shock therapy isn't the only thing malfunctioning, that's for sure. I don't want your help. I don't want to be cool anymore. I mean, look at all the people I hurt trying to achieve that goal. Not even sure I want to date Christine anymore. I just want to make some true friends and get my life back together. And I know I want to date someone. Not sure who yet, but I know I'm tired of being single. Do you wish to set this as your new objective? I can do that. How many times must I remind you, Jeremy? My sole function is to improve your life. If you have a new objective, it is in my very programming to help you achieve it. How exactly was taking over the school improving my life? You said you wanted to date Christine Canicula at any cost. You specifically said it didn't matter how. Damn it, I did say that. Computers don't understand hyperbole no matter how advanced. Good job, idiot. Anyway, look at this whole mess. It's still all my fault. Jeremy, if you want to talk to Michael for class, you need to leave for school now for optimal conversation length. I almost want to hang around at home for a bit longer just to spite the squib, but I really need to see Michael. I'd hate him to think I was abandoning him. Like I did before. Ugh. I sigh and gather my things. No need to start the day in a bad mood. I ruined a lot of things this past month. It's up to me to fix them. Feeling a bit more motivated, I slammed my door behind me and began my walk to school. Ah, high school. Never thought I'd miss you. It's almost nice to be back in such a familiar hellhole. And I'm over it. As I put in my combination, I realize I'm waiting for Rich to strut up behind me and shove me. But he won't be doing that anymore. We've almost become friends, being hospital buddies and all. He also understands better than anyone how awful it is to have a squib tormenting you. Glance around and notice people staring. Great. Looks like Jenna Roland let everyone know what went down at the play. Fucking Jenna Roland. I hear a girl next to me whisper something about ecstasy, pointing towards me. Okay, so maybe it wasn't Jenna. Say what you will about her gossip, but she usually gets the facts right. Usually. Sometimes. Pulling some books out of my locker, I sigh, silently praying no one tries to talk to me today. Especially not any of the cool kids. I doubt they would want to strike up a friendly conversation after the whole squipcident. Yo, here! Huh? What do you want? Leave me alone. Anyways. Jake, why is he talking to me? He's here to make fun of me. Abort! Abort! He's not here for that purpose. Stay. Hey man, long time no see. Happy to be out of the hospital? Okay, so maybe not. Yeah, though school may be more miserable than the hospital. Man, I am not used to having to look down at Jake. I wonder how long he's gonna be in that wheelchair because of what I did. Okay, technically he didn't break his legs because of me. He was escaping the Halloween fire. But he would be healing a lot quicker if he hadn't gotten squipped and walked on his broken legs. That was definitely my fault. It doesn't look like anyone signed his cast. Hey bro, I appreciate the attention to my lower area, but my eyes are up here. I swear I was looking at... This is not how I imagined this conversation would go at all. Sorry, couldn't help but notice the wheelchair. You okay? Medically? Not really, man. I really fucked up my legs while walking them at the play. I'm gonna be confined to this baby for a while. But like, emotionally and shit, it's all good. Sure doesn't change anything. Soon I'll be out of here, ruling the school again. Sorry, Twitter notifications. Plus, it's a killer workout for my arms. He flexes. Jesus. If only I kept the sex push-up workout system, you'd have muscles like that in no time, Jeremy. Shut up! See? Still in top-tier shape. Yeah, you have good arms. Wow, that sounded intelligent. I mean, you lift a lot, bro? You're hilarious here. You think I was born with muscles this perfect? I don't know, maybe you're born with the world's most perfectly symmetrical face. But enough about me. How are you doing? As good as I can be. I keep expecting everyone who glances at me to punch me in the face. Sound like I don't deserve it. Don't sweat it. No one even knows what really happened except for the cast members and your buddy Michael. I think Jenna's telling everyone we just collectively did ecstasy. Not a word about scripts or hive minds. That's slightly less humiliating. At least that explains why no one's beaten me up yet. Oh, but if I were you, I'd steer clear of Canicula today. Right. She probably doesn't want to talk to the kid who facilitated the robo-apocalypse just to get in her pants. Whoa, dude, chill. Christine isn't mad about that. Well, maybe she's a little mad about that. I haven't really asked. No, Reyes told me we may have to cancel Spring Musical because a midsummer nightmare about zombies didn't draw in enough funds. Again, my fault. You should offer to help her raise the money. It'd be a good icebreaker. Hey, you're right, that's a great idea. But, Jake, not that I don't appreciate it, but why are you helping me? Honestly, I understand if you didn't even want to talk to me, but you are. And you're helping me hit on a girl that you also like? I had a lot of time to think in the hospital, you know? Christine and I don't really have much in common. I think I'm gonna take some time before diving into another relationship. One day, someone I can really connect with, someone that just fits. I don't want to just sleep my way through junior class. I want a loving relationship, you feel me, bro? You'll find the right girl, Jake, or guy, whatever floats your boat. Ugh, that sounded stupid. What are your chances of staying friends with Jake Dillinger, Crown Prince of Cool? Thanks, here. Glad to see you acting optimistic, even after all the shit that went down. Do for yourself. I feel like shit, but both your legs are broken. You still look like you're on top of the world. That's the thing, man. Legs heal, but your situation? I can't even imagine. Full disclosure, bro. It might take a while for you're feeling right again. That's okay. I'm here for you. So, hey, I gotta go, but if you wanna go get Sparrows or something with me, hit me up. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll let you know, for sure. Cool. Hope to see you, dude. Rolling out. What a lame joke. Did he just make a wheelchair pun? Glad to know even the coolest guy in school can be a dork sometimes. Maybe Jake isn't so scary after all. Adorable. That's weird. Michael is usually here waiting for me in the mornings. Though I guess it's been a while since I've been here to meet him. Michael should hate my guts. It's honestly astounding that he's forgiven me. A small part of me hopes he is still mad. I mean, I deserve it. Hey bitch, how's my favorite player too? Michael, it's good to see you. I jump at Michael and crush him in a bear hug. I'm never going to abandon him again. Shit, this is a long hug. I add 2 pats to his back so it's not gay. And something strikes me. Player 2? I'm player 1. No, you're not. Why not? Jeremy here, if you can name one game you can consistently beat me at, then I will happily relinquish the title of player 1. Okay, fine. Whatever. But that was a low blow, man, and you know it. Shut up. You know you love me. And that you just gave me was super gay. It was a bro hug! Bro hugs aren't gay. Michael laughs. I miss hearing that laugh. I doubt he's laughed much since I disowned him for a while. I'm hearing again is quickly becoming my favorite sound in the world. You are so in love with him, it is crazy. So are you going to ask Christine out today? I'm not sure. You're not sure? Dude, you fucking forged a supercomputer to be with her. How can you be having second thoughts? Oh my god, never ever say that again. If you don't know what vor is, do not Google it. Do not Google it. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you do not know what vor is, don't Google it. Do not. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not. Don't do it. I will find you. Anyways. Lillian, I swear to God. It's not that I don't like Christine, I just don't know her very well. There's plenty of nice people in school. Besides, now that I'm not cool, I'd be surprised if she even spares me a glance. Don't think that way. You know, I've always thought you were the coolest. Great. That's one vote in my favor. Out of the hundreds that attend this shithole. Michael punches me lightly. I would also like to go on record that I liked Jeremy here before he was cool. Shut up, you fucking hipster. Michael's laugh seems more forced this time. Maybe I should lay off the friendly teasing for a bit until we patch things up more. Also have to ask, you doing okay, man? Up in the head? Yeah, I'm okay, all things considered. Are you okay? I'm slaying. And by the way, are you coming over after school? We can finally move on to level 10 of Apocalypse of the Dan. Grab some slushies, you know, for old time's sake? I'd love to, Mike. I miss you. But Jake already invited me somewhere, and I have drama club after school. I'll have to let you know. Right, of course. Forgotten some popular kids bought stock in Jeremy here. Shit, I know that look. That's the look you gave me after the fight. After we had that fight on Halloween. I better say something. Hey, I'm not abandoning you. Never again. You know, no one can ever replace you. I know that better than ever now. Dude. That was incredibly gay. You're gay. That I am. Your mom's gay. Both of them are. Right! He canonically has 2 moms, he's great. It's actually one of those things that was a theory, in the original version. Then when it got on Broadway, it was confirmed, and it was so cool. It was just like, fuck yeah. It was really cool. I smile and start to snicker along with Michael. I pull him into a side hug as we keep laughing together. God, I missed you. Michael's heart rate is increasing. What? I'm helping you find a suitable romantic partner, and it seems as though Michael is very interested. What? Jeremy is so oblivious. Would you like me to set Michael as your objective, Jeremy? He's both single and willing. What? Huh? Shit, I said that out loud. But how is he not supposed to? What the actual fuck? What was that, Jeremy? I won't tell him that Squip is back yet. Then he'll be concerned all day. Tell him later. It's not like it's doing anything right now. You're a dumbass for not telling him, by the way. Except being incredibly annoying. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself. You're just only having one voice appear. I'm fine, I swear. Michael doesn't look convinced, but I doubt he'll press it. Well, I'm off to class, I guess. See you later. Oh, and Jeremy? Yeah? If you are going to come, don't be late. If I start playing a single-player game because I get tired of waiting, I'm not pausing for your sorry ass. Promise. Even if we don't hang out today, I'd really love to. I'm sorry about everything, but we're gonna be fine. Right? What's he gonna say? Are we finally gonna talk about this? For sure. Anyway, just come over later if you want to hang. I'm not going anywhere. You got it. See you later, player 2. Excuse me? Ugh. See you later, player 1. See you later, Jeremy. Michael's a good friend. I mean, he used to be my only friend. I'm glad we were able to have a normal conversation, but it still felt a bit forced. I'd do anything to get back what we had before. I can't live without my favorite person. I should head to class before I'm late. I'll decide what to do later. I know it's a lot of reading and text right now, sorry. But it once you make a choice of what route you want to go on, it picks up a little bit more. I still don't know who we're gonna go for. I mean, Michael has the hardest route, and I'd have to look up how to do it, because otherwise you will get the bad ending. So I don't know if we'll go for Michael, because I cannot handle his bad ending after yesterday. Shit. Like, oh my god. Anyways, time to do math and turn in 3 weeks worth of homework. I should really get to class early so I have time to discuss what I missed with the teacher. My math class is on the other side of the building. Guess I'm running. Just one more hallway and... Ow! Yeah. Brooke, oh man, shit, I'm so sorry. Are you? Well, yeah, of course, it's my fault. I wasn't looking where I was going at all. I'm okay. I believe Brooke is waiting for an apology. What do you mean? I just apologized to her. Jeremy, Brooke is under the impression that you slept with Chloe Valentine at the Halloween party. Oh shit, I'm such an asshole. I'll see you later, Jeremy. Wait, Brooke, Here goes nothing. I'm sorry about everything. I treated you like garbage and I never apologized for it. I want you to know I'm truly sorry. I didn't want to use you like that. But you still did. I know, there's no excuse for that, Squip or not. I also want you to know if I didn't sleep with Chloe at the party. She told me you were the one waiting for me up there. Yeah, I know that wasn't your fault, Jeremy. It's Chloe's fault. Never gonna speak to that bitch again. But you did stay up there with her. It's not like I wanted to. Someone took control of my legs so I couldn't move. Said it didn't matter how, Jeremy. In order to become cool, you had to have experience with the opposite sex and you weren't cooperating. I was only doing what you requested. Shut up. I do not need this from you right now. Let me make it up to you. That wasn't the first time I've been cheated on, Jeremy. Don't say you didn't cheat, because you might as well have. If I'm in Christine up there, would you really have stayed faithful to me? I don't know. The whole thing was messed up, Brooke. I was only dating you to become popular. I used you. I apparently forgot all about it. Nice going here. Hope you can forgive me one day, because I think you're really sweet and kind. And I wasn't lying when I told you you were beautiful. Go on. If you give me the chance, I'd love to try and fix things. Brooke looks me up and down with a blank expression. Then she sighs and lets herself smile a bit. You're lucky you're so cute. And Michael told me that, well, wasn't a great time for you either. He told me that what was it, Squip? He said it said awful things to you. That doesn't excuse... No, it doesn't. But I can't chalk everything you did up to your own decisions. So if you really want to give this another shot, I think I'd like something like that. I'd like to be friends, at the very least. Okay. The conversation is dying, Jeremy. Flirt a bit. Tell a joke. You know, I'd be lost without you. I see Brooke's mouth twitch, and then she snorts loudly and giggles. That was just stupid, Jerry. It appears I should not have trusted you to do that on your own. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. I'm gonna leave now. No, it was cute. You really must be sorry if you're willing to make such a stupid joke to convince me that you care. It wasn't that stupid. It really was. Yeah, okay, it was. We can head to Pinkberry together to talk tonight. If you want. I can give you a ride. That sounds fun, but I'll have to let you know. Everyone wants a piece of me today. Oh, okay. But I'd love to come. If I can't today, we'll do it some other time. Promise. Okay, I'll see you later, Jeremy. I watched Brooke leave, walking with a little spring in her step to wherever her first class is. I should be heading to my next class too. I speedwalk through the hallway, grateful that Brooke isn't too mad at me. I'm glad she's willing to give me another chance. It was weird seeing her without Chloe by her side. I wonder if those two will patch things up as well. Chloe told me that Brooke said they were cool, but Brooke is still hurting over what Chloe did to her. And what I did to her, obviously. Wonder if I should help Brooke fix things with Chloe or just leave it alone. It's not like I know either of them that well. If they're anything like Michael and I, they probably really miss each other. Put my thoughts to rest and reach my classroom door and enter silently. This bathroom always smells like weed. Today is no exception. There's a couple slammed against one of the walls making out. Jesus, can a guy just do his business in peace? Glare at them with authority. Then they'll find somewhere else to spread mono. I'm not doing that. I look about as intimidating as a preschooler. Alternatively, you could give a deep, throaty, masculine grunt, but after being in your head for several weeks, I am positive you are incapable of producing such a sound. I try anyway, just to prove it wrong. The noise leaves my lips that sounds like a cross between a terrible voice crack and a dying animal. It makes the couple part from their lip lock and awkwardly shuffle out the door. Mission accomplished? Anyway, back to business. Looking around, I realize it's the same bathroom where Rich first told me about squips. Maybe this bathroom is cursed to forever interrupt my peeing. Wonder how Rich is doing. He didn't call me or text me all weekend. I don't know when he'll be released from the hospital. Jeremy? Rich, what are you doing here? Embarrassed, I quickly zip my pants and back up a bit. I see Rich grin widely, looking around. Whoa, serious deja vu. What are you doing out of the hospital? That drabble place couldn't handle the new and improved Richard Gorinsky. So I guess old and improved. Well, that the nurse said I could leave as long as I kept taking my medication and stuff. But I'm out of my prison. Rich is wearing a tank top and I can see heavily scarred tissue all over his arms. They're from the fire, of course. I haven't seen them before. Rich was in a full-body cast in the hospital. Told me he had scars, but seeing them still breaks my heart. Rich walks over to the urinal to do his business. I suppose I should be going. So, how's your first day back? Seriously, how can he talk while he's, it's been weirdly not terrible? I mean, a lot of people are staring at me in the halls. I know Michael's still upset, but he won't talk about it. Which routes are there here? I don't even remember how many there are. I know you can do, there's Christine, Michael, Brooke, Rich, and Jake. And I feel like you can go after Chloe, but I'm not sure. And then there's a secret route that I don't know how to get. It's like Christine's cousin or something. I think. I never got around to getting it. I'm gonna go for Christine so bad. Hers is really hard. That's the one I got the bad ending on the one time I tried. Like I said, this game is not forgiving, especially with Christine. Christine and Michael, I think, are the hardest ones to get. Simply because they're understandably the most upset with you. So it's a lot harder to gain their trust again. Anyways. But good news is, all my limbs are intact, which I did not predict. Must be nice. But yeah, Rich committed arson. The whole school is likely still a rumor mill about it. He probably isn't having a good day. Plus he has scars and a lisp now. I doubt many of his former admirers are treating him very well right now. You okay? You must be having a tough time today. Rich pauses to zip up his pants. I see him bite his lip briefly, but then he shakes himself and continues with enthusiasm. Fuck, I have a lisp. Damn it. Hell no, the only ones having a tough time today are all the students who haven't had the pleasure of meeting the real me. This lame school can't handle me anymore. Glad to hear it. So you still haven't quite made up with your boyfriend? Boyfriend? I don't have a... Oh. The last time, Rich, Michael isn't my boyfriend. Seriously? He was in your hospital room more than your dad was. Yeah, because my dad works. He bought you flowers. I was in the hospital. It's a common and completely platonic gesture. You guys have matching backpacks. You were the one who wrote on them in the first place. Yep, you're welcome. It's clearly destiny now. Look, we are not and never have been dating. Just because Michael's gay doesn't mean that I am. Are you? Am I what? Are you gay? No, I like girls. I mean, I think some guys are hot, but that's normal. I bet everyone thinks that from time to time. I can't like both, right? Dude, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna blow your fucking mind. I'm bisexual, ladies, dudes, both. Both are good. I told you all this in the hospital, man. Must have been right after I woke up. I only had spotty memories of those first couple days in the hospital. They had me on some crazy painkillers. Bisexual, huh? Maybe that's what I am. Say it with confidence, Jeremy. I take a deep breath and puff in my chest dramatically. You know what? Yeah, I'm bi too. Guys are nice and there's a few of them I like to kiss. No one can shame me for that. Like, have you seen Jake? Duh. Why do you think I had my realization in the hospital? I started thinking about Jake, you know, sexually, and didn't get shocked for the first time this freshman year. He was one of the first guys I noticed and opened the floodgates to penis, and now I can appreciate all the beautiful dudes around me. I am truly blessed. Real and true. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how different they are. Because Jeremy's squip didn't give a shit about him doing any of that, but Rich's squip was a lot more strict on him. Rich's squip shocked him for gay thoughts. Man, poor guy. Meanwhile, my squip tried to set me with Michael this morning. I'm really informed you have a potential partner, Jeremy. There are plenty in this school, and I'll help you pursue whoever you choose. Have my squip go from a hive mind making supervillain to my own personal matchmaker. Not sure this is much of an improvement. And now all the guys and gals of Middleborough can have a chance at dating this guy. Rich strikes a pose and kisses his bicep. There's a reason his fashion choices mostly consist of muscle tanks. Catch you later, loser. You can stop at my place after school if you want. You never did take me up on that offer to play some Xbox. Rich shoots me a smile, a genuine smile I've never seen from him before. He shows all his teeth, revealing his tooth gap, his eyes lighting up as they gaze directly into mine. If I didn't know any better, I'd think he was... No way, Rich wouldn't flirt with me. Rich walks towards the door, intent on exiting. Dude, wash your hands. Rich looks me dead in the eye, walks over and wipes his hand on my cheek. What the fuck? No homo. He runs out of the bathroom cackling. I try not to think about the fact my face has now inadvertently touched Rich's dick. What has my life come to? You know, I'd have my bisexual epiphany in a shitty high school bathroom talking to my former bully. Man, I like girls and guys. Now there's twice as many people to reject me. On that happy note, I need to get back to class. Hi, Itchy. Like I said, this game is kind of cringe, but I don't know. I think it's cool. I like it regardless. Anyways. Finally, Drama Club. Land of the Thespians, home of the gays. True. Even though I mostly signed up for the play to be with Christine, I have to admit it's pretty fun. Jake said Christine is really upset right now about the spring musical getting cancelled. It's strange, I don't think I've ever seen her truly angry before. I'll just steer clear of her today. Oh wait, there's only like 3 other kids in Drama Club. That's weird, she's not here yet. I didn't think Christine would ever be late to Drama Club. Surprise! What the fuck? Welcome back, Jeremy, I missed you. How's the hospital? You still feeling okay? Oh my god, I didn't hurt you when I hugged you just now, did I? Oh, and I'm so sorry I didn't visit you in the hospital, but I'm really busy organizing fundraisers for the Scream musical. I love Christine, she's great. Did you hear it's cancelled? I almost cried. Okay, I cried. But can you blame me? And also, language. What? Watch your language, we're in school. Christine the beloved! Christine is such a mom friend, but it's really adorable. Also, is this Christine in a bad mood? She seems completely fine. All of a sudden, Christine bolts upright in her seat. Then she reaches down and starts furiously rooting through her bag. She looks really determined. Christine? Shh, 1 sec, I'm looking for something. School paper printed a review of Midsummer Nightmare about zombies. I wanted to show it to you. I can't find it. I know I left it in my bag. Or maybe I left it on the kitchen counter. I was rereading it while I was pouring orange juice this morning. But it was in the refrigerator. Maybe someone took it. It's kind of a mixed review, but they said they did really well in your first scene. Oh, you found it! Hey, did you take my school newspaper, Jeremy? No, Michael brought it to me in the hospital. He thought I could use a laugh. Haha! Here it is! Christine hands me an article highlighted in various colors and bordered in glitter doodles. I think my favorite part is when it says the play became far more interesting after Puck distributes the serum. Looks like the script saved the play. I like the part where it praised me for my anime support as fighting against an invisible tormentor, even if it made no sense in the context of the story. I think there's a whole paragraph debating whether or not Michael interrupting the play was a stunt planned by Reyes to bring attention to the drama program. Ah yes, Michael has finally achieved his lifelong goal of becoming a part of a conspiracy theory. Isn't there a whole paragraph where it just talks about Chloe's ass? Are there even any teachers monitoring what the newspaper team puts in here? How did she got the paragraph framed? And again, language. We laugh a bit at the ridiculousness of it all. Or I could tell something bothering Christine, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Look, I'm sorry, Christine. No, Jeremy. Just let me say this, okay? I messed up. I ruined the play because I thought I could cheat at life. I didn't think about how it was affecting anyone else. That was selfish. Now the spring musical is cancelled. All I wanted was to get closer to you, but I ended up really hurting you instead. I know how much these plays mean to you, and I ruined one and managed to stop another. You're right, you made a mistake. But that's the thing about mistakes, Jeremy. Everyone makes them, and I forgive you, really. On one condition. Anything. You're going to help me get the spring musical back, and you're going to audition for a lead. What? Christine, of course I'll help you raise money, but I'm never getting back on that stage. You know, I had the guts up because, well, I wanted to get to know you. I don't have any real talent. Nonsense. I just don't know if I can, well, sing. You seem to have no problem singing Whitney Houston in the shower, Jeremy. Literally did not ask. I forgot how funny this is. Michael told me you're really good, so don't even try to give me that I can't sing crap, Jeremy. Betrayed by my own best friend. Anyway, I was thinking to start simple with the bake sale. Jake told me Frisbee golf team does fundraisers like that all the time. I'm gonna need some help planning it all, though. Wanna help? You can come to the auditorium later tonight. Mr. Reyes basically lives here and keeps it unlocked for students. I'll let you know. Everyone seems to want to hang with me today, which is exactly the opposite of what I thought would happen. That's okay. My offer still stands. If we finish early enough, we can start listening to the Wicked soundtrack. I'll make a theater geek out of you yet. Sounds good, Chris. Good afternoon, students. Today we'll be continuing our improvisation games. Get into your partner groups to practice, and remember, we have an improv show in 2 weeks. Mr. Here, I know you've been absent, but if the fall play taught us anything, it taught us that you have no problem with improvisation. I look down, embarrassed, as Christine cracks up beside me. Oh, and Jeremy, come with me. It's your turn to heat up my hot pocket. Oh, joy. I stick out my tongue at Christine for laughing at my pain. That only makes her laugh harder. I get up and follow Mr. Reyes out of the auditorium. So I hear ecstasy is the hot new drug. Fucking Mr. Reyes, man, he's so funny. God, what a day. I'm frankly exhausted when I return home, but the thought of hanging out with one of my friends keeps a smile on my face. Even if part of me wants to say fucking cancel on everyone in favor of taking a nap instead. I'd strongly advise against that, Jeremy. It's a prime opportunity for you to start a relationship with one of your friends, whoever that may be that you choose to pursue. Plus, you've been in the hospital doing almost nothing but sleeping for the past week. You're a lazy piece of garbage, Jeremy. Hey, I thought we were done with the insults. Do you have a new objective now? Affirmative. I still should be able to express my opinion, and in my opinion, you're a lazy piece of garbage. Well, your opinion stinks. In my opinion. Ha, got him. Anyway, you have about half an hour to kill before you should be going to meet whoever you choose. So I suggest we spend it preparing you for the dating world. How am I supposed to practice dating in my bedroom? Play a dating sim? Haha. It's looking directly at the fucking camera. It's looking directly at the camera. Of course not. Dating sims are neither helpful nor entertaining in any way, and they are exceptionally simple to program. Wink, wink. Really? It's easy to program a game? Child's play. Point is, the dating sim game will not help you. It's not immersive enough. I conducted extensive research on the topic while you sat in school, since dating is a very complex process with many unpredictable outcomes. I've concluded that the only way to practice going on a date is to go on a date. I'm sorry, I think I'm missing something. How am I supposed to go on a practice date in my bedroom? I will take the role of your potential suitor so you may learn the mechanics of going on a date. Think of it as a sort of tutorial. Right after it says that dating can't be simulated with a video game, it goes on to describe it like a video game. Stupid computer. I'm not going on a practice date with you. That's like so weird and wrong. The fanfics say otherwise. Sorry. I am so brain rotted. I'm sorry. Not that I've read any. But I'm saying they exist. Because, yeah. Anyways. Do you want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, Jeremy? Yes. Then you must do as I instruct. What help if I assume my sexy anime female setting? God, no. Very well, let us begin the simulation. Start date. I'm glad we get to interact today, Jeremy. In my opinion, you seem to be an adequate human and relatively functional member of society. I'm inclined by my programming to get to know you better. So unbelievably stupid. This is the only way you'll learn, Jeremy. Play along. Fine, let's just make it quick, though. I'm inclined to gather more facts about you, so I may determine if we are potentially compatible. What is your favorite food? Well, I don't think that that's the option to... We'll probably only have time to get through one route today, because the routes are really long. I mean, unless you want me to stream literally all night. Doritos, I was literally eating them earlier. Interesting. Now return the question, Jeremy. It's common courtesy. What's your favorite food? I'm a computer inside your brain, so I'm incapable of ingesting anything, and do not require food as a form of sustenance. No matter which food you answered, it wouldn't have changed the outcome, which is that we don't have a favorite food in common. Some things you say will be like that. A response may not affect your partner's reaction or relationship at all. Some things I say will, right? Naturally. Now, Jeremy, what's your favorite thing to do for fun? Well, I think I know what not to answer here. Play video games. I've never played a video game, so I have no personal opinion on them. Well, an opinion isn't the right word. I'm not a free-thinking being and cannot form my own opinions outside the boundaries of my programming. Okay, but in your non-opinion, what seems like a fun video game? Pong seems like an adequate way to waste one time. Because you're answered in a way that had no significance either way to me, our compatibility has remained stagnant. Think of it like a point system. As approval points increase, so does our compatibility. And it will increase the likelihood that your interactions end in a healthy relationship. Do you understand? Of course. I do not understand this in the slightest. Well then, since you still lack the competence to grasp my already extremely simplified description of dating, we must continue. You're on your own this time, Jeremy. What will you say to me next? Compliment it. You look really nice today. Same as I always have, with the exception of a few wardrobe changes. You always look nice? Good save, but you have to be more specific to flatter someone. You have really nice... eyes. They're cold and soulless, just like you. I hope you do not plan to compliment your significant other in such way. Nope. Only you. I believe your practice to the point where you cannot possibly improve until you go on a real date. And lucky you have 5 potential dates to choose from. Hold up, floppy disk. If you're gonna try to help me, we need to make one thing clear. I'm not going to let you control me again. That means I don't want you to tell me what to say and do all the time. Very well, but should you find yourself in a tight spot, I can always provide you with the perfect thing to say. Like phoning a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, like that. And on that note, Jeremy, the time has come for you to make a decision. What? You must choose who you wish to pursue with my help. I'm only programmed to help you with the romantic affections of one person at a time. This is different than just getting you laid, Jeremy. That is a challenge in itself that we have yet to overcome. Romance takes time, and takes a lot of hard decisions. So I need you to decide who you want me to help you date. Your actions here will determine your goal. Shit, right now this seems kind of cut and dry. Works for the sake of simplicity. I find I have to do that often with you, Jeremy. Now, who is the person you wish to date? Let's save. Okay. The music disappeared. Okay, I guess I was wrong about Chloe being an option. It's been a long time. If you say, I'll pass, the game just ends. So, that's not an option here. What do you think, guys? Christine? Anyone else in the chat want to provide input? Anybody else here want to provide input? Anyone at all? I'm not. I just want to make sure that if anyone else wants to provide their input, they can. I'm gonna check Twitter. But I'll give you guys a minute. Okay, no one else is giving input, so final answer. Christine. Mm. As I approach the auditorium, I can't stop thinking about how sweaty my hands feel. Gross, gross, gross. I absentmindedly wipe my palms on my jeans every few steps. I can't have Christine notice my sweatiness again. She'll think I'm gross. What a way to be rejected after all this trouble. But any sort of striker is weird. It'll be you excessively rubbing your hands on your jeans like an impatient 5-year-old. Maybe I should go to the bathroom and run them under the dryer. Go into the auditorium. Christine thinks you aren't coming and is about to leave. Shit! I shove the door open and probably a little too forcefully if I'm honest. It makes a loud slam against the wall and I see Christine's head whip around to face me. Hey there, Jeremy! Man, you say you're not a theater kid. Only theater kids make entrances. Fuck. Only theater kids make entrances like that. Tell it to Michael. The dude literally screamed, Michael makes an entrance in the middle of a play and held the bottle over his head like a piece of Hamilton cover art. What a drama queen. I guess so. Yo, so what are we up to here? Not that we need a reason to hang out alone in the auditorium, but, you know. Oh, I was thinking we could brainstorm for a bake sale. I was looking around on Pinterest and it turns out there's a lot more to planning a bake sale than I thought. But it's okay. Anything to save the musical. Her face drops to something almost terrifyingly serious. Anything. Even a blood sacrifice. Christine looks over at me, a dead look in her eyes. What the fuck? Really? Oh my gosh, I forgot how funny you are, Jeremy. If you get some more confidence, you could do stand-up. So, no blood sacrifices? Only if it comes down to it. Thankfully, her face cracks into a smile. As sweet as she is, I don't know how down I am with sacrifices, especially after I nearly sacrificed the whole school's brains just to be with her. Honestly, it could be good PR if we end up doing what I think we're going to do. Christine lightly punches my arm repeatedly. Did she just imply she knows that the musical will be if we fund it? I may or may not have accidentally glimpsed a copy of the Little Shop of Horrors script in one of Rhea's desk drawers. Yeah, and a copy of Twilight. Either way, blood sacrifice. Do you get it? I think Twilight was just personal reading, though. Can't say it's too surprising. I know Little Shop of Horrors. I let my voice drop an octave. I can't go any deeper than this. I'm already speaking as low as it goes. You know, feed me Seymour, right? Got it! That reminds me, I think you'd be perfect for Seymour. In what context? Doesn't you're typecasting me as a dumbass nerd who unintentionally facilitates global conquest. Okay, now that I've said it out loud, you're not wrong. Don't call yourself that word. It's not true. You're a great person, silly. I don't think that exactly counts as denying it, but I'll take what I can get. I know she understands it was all one huge mistake, but I really don't have a right to blame her over any hard feelings. Anyway, let's plan this, shall we? Do you like the idea of a bake sale? It's the best thing I could come up with on short notice. I know it's not fancy or anything, but do you think it'll work? Definitely. Definitely, Christine. It's a great idea and I can't wait to get started. So visibly perks up, swinging your short legs excitedly in her chair. She gives me a huge smile as she takes a clip out of her hair and starts fidgeting with it. You really think so? Oh gosh, that's good to hear. Enthusiasm is important in any fundraiser, and it's super important in theater. So we'll be in good shape with height spirits. Excitedly. Man, having to read this much, it hurts my head. It hurts my brain. I'm not used to reading this much. Besides, who doesn't like pastries? They're super fun to make and even more fun to eat. Oh, I'm getting giddy just thinking about it. This can be so fun. Otherwise, I wasn't doing voice acting, but like I kind of am, unintentionally. It's better than just reading it really blandly. So that's probably why my throat hurts so bad. There's some water over there I can grab, and I think some water over there as well. Anyways. By the way, thanks so much for coming to help. I thought for a while that you wouldn't. I swear I was sitting here for like... How much is that? I can't read. $525,600 minutes. Oh, I get it. I get it. But you came. I mean, I could have always asked someone else for help, but I'm really glad I'll get to know you better by doing this with you. It'll be so much better. Plus, it'd be nice hanging out with you when you're not just trying to date me or whatever, like before. Shit, she got me. This isn't just on you, but I really hate how boys do that. It's like, why am I not valuable enough to you just as a friend, you know? Why do they even say it like that anyway? Just a friend. Friends are awesome. But now I feel like a fucking asshole. Should I just call it quits, Neo? She doesn't seem interested. Not necessarily. Christine is someone who values friendship deeply, and after what happened with Jake, she'll likely want you to focus on being a good friend to her before she considers anything romantic. But I do actually have a chance. Eventually. Yes, you will. I guess it does make sense. I don't know why I'd expect her to just immediately forgive me and fall into my arms after everything. Jeremy? You okay? Yeah, just spacing out. Oh, I know how that is. My ADD makes me stare off into space all the time. Some people get annoyed by it, but I'm glad to know I'm hanging out with someone whose brain isn't always tied to Earth. Yeah, I've just been spacey recently, I guess. Sometimes I just get lost in my own thoughts, like I'm meticulously describing everything around me. I'm a little worried she'll find that weird, but she breaks into a wide smile and rests her head against my shoulder for a minute. I can feel my muscles freeze, but I try not to go too inhumanly stiff. She's just a person, Jeremy. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Nothing but the thought of months and months of pent-up feelings being rejected again. What have I gotten myself into here? What were we talking about? There's something with food. Oh yeah, the big sale. Man, now I'm hungry just thinking about it. Come with me. Let's go get something from the vending machine. So, okay, just don't pick C7 because the Nutri-Grain bars get stuck in the machine. Gotcha. I want Skittles anyways. She starts to get up, then lets out a tiny gasp. Sour Skittles! Whatever makes you happy. Aw, Jeremy, I miss how sweet you are without that awful thing in your head. I'm not... Shit, do I tell her? Oh no. I don't think telling her would be a good idea, but at the same time, I want to be honest with her. I don't want to mess it up. I don't think now is the right time. But I don't know. I need help. Chat, help. Please help. Save? Save. You're right, save. Okay. We'll see what happens when we tell her now. Actually, it's not completely gone yet. It's not the same as it used to be. It's not nearly as strong, so it can't completely take over me like it used to. It kind of resets, so it won't get me to skip the whole school again. So you can't get rid of it? Since mine was gone, I just assumed. I'm honestly not sure. If I drank some Mountain Dew Red myself, it might go away completely, or it might not. For now, it's still up there giving me occasional pointers and just being a general nuisance. Your flattery never fails to enrapture me, Jeremy. Got plenty of experience from the true love of my life, my MacBook Pro. Now it's a machine I can get at least give me some sort of pleasure. You, however, are the worst. Oh, are you okay though? Everything I remember from when I had mine is horrible. I don't care what anyone says. Not being allowed to be who you are is torture I wouldn't wish on anyone. To be honest, it would make a pretty effective musical villain. That's not the point. You would tell me if you weren't okay, right? Definitely. I'm fine for now. And at the very least, I'm way better off than I was leading up to the play. Okay, I just worry about you a lot. Not just how much you changed, but the ways you changed were terrifying to me. I hate to ever see you like that again. And you won't. I'm in control now. Even if there's another voice in my head, the loudest one is mine. That's super poetic. Almost like song lyrics. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Maybe a little too on the nose. Have you tried writing music, Jeremy? Definitely not. I'm not really that good at putting myself out there. At least with theater, it's not something I wrote. At least we're not talking about the Squip anymore. It's sweet how much she worries about me, but it's almost like she doesn't trust me to be myself around her. After seeing how well not being myself worked to win her over, I don't know why she'd think I want to try that again. I guess it makes sense for her to still be wary, though. I'm still not sure I'd forgive me for all that. So, snacks? Let's go. She runs ahead of me, and as I struggle to keep up, she takes off towards the cafeteria. But to me, she doesn't look like she's running at all. It looks like she's floating gracefully, her every move free and wild. What the heck I gotta do to be with her? I get it. It's another musical reference. I get it. Ha ha. Also, the music is gone because I fucked up. Fine. Work on your grammar for one thing. Throat hurts. Sorry. We make it to the line of vending machines, which offer everything from year-old cinnamon rolls and plastic bags to diet sodas. Sour Skittles, sour Skittles. Oh, there's some in this one. Are they your favorite candy? Yeah, well, I don't know. There's also Pop Rocks and Sour Patch Kids and, oh, chocolate. I love chocolate. How can I ever pick? I just hope they don't get stuck. Look. Whoever will finish the inventory of the vending machine must switch the order up. And Sour Skittles are in C7. That number is notorious for leaving poor high schoolers hungry and robbed of their dollars. I'm going for it. Luck be a lady tonight. Can you stop with the fucking musical references? Okay, I guess in her case it makes sense because she's a nerd, a musical nerd, so that makes sense, but like just the casual references, it's like Jeremy is not a theater kid and he would not be making theater references. Christine pulls a crumpled $1 bill out of her dress pocket and flattens it as well as she can on one side of the vending machine. She puts it in the slot. She presses C7. The ring holding the packets of Skittle begins to turn. The bag falls. It gets caught on the ring below it. Fucking hell, universe. Oh, gosh darn it. Christine bangs her tiny fist against the side of the machine while singing dramatically. I know how to sing this, but I don't think my microphone can pick it up. So I'm not gonna sing it. You can just read it. I'm not singing it. Deb, what? I'm sad, and it can only be expressed through show tunes. She changes tactics by moving to the side and bumping it with her hip to try and shake the Skittles free. What should I do? Come on, Lillian, you're the one. You're calling the shots here, since you wanted me to go for Christine. Cheer her on. Okay. I clap my hands and whisper shout at Christine. You got this. Show that machine who's boss, Christine. Yeah, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. She pauses her assault of the side of the machine, which noticed my confusion. It's from Julius Caesar. God, I hate Shakespeare. Another musical reference, by the way. What? Christine's brief moment of disbelief caused her hit machine with extra force, making the Skittles shift a bit. I'm just not a big fan of the Bard. Even years after his death, it feels like he has it out for me. Seriously, did you see the costume I had to wear for Puck? I can't believe you, rubbing in my loss of candy by disrespecting the greatest playwright of the Elizabethan era. You monster. And the costume is Hobby Lobby's fault anyway. Christine pokes me, seemingly giving up on ever retrieving her precious fruit-flavored sour candy. I could tell we're both more than a little disappointed in the machine's victory over us. Christine, here, what's up, my dudes? Jake? Huh. It's kind of awkward seeing him here. He invited me to hang, and I declined to spend time with Christine instead. Hey, Jake. Jake, we need your help. Any advice on how to get something unstuck from a vending machine? Oh yeah, I'm great at getting stuff free from the vending machine. Things do seem to get trapped in there a lot. Yeah, trapped. Christine steps out of the way to make room for Jake's wheelchair. I'm a little curious as to how Jake expects to knock Skittles down while sitting down, but then I eye his biceps. He uses both hands to shake the machine with practice ease, and the Skittles drop to the bottom. Fuck yeah! Jake! Tazah? Thank you. What are you still doing at the school this late? Jeremy's helping me plan his fundraiser for the musical. Model UN, nothing special. Let me know if you guys need my help with the fundraiser. I'd love to spend more time with both of you. We're good, actually. Well, you know where to find me. Jake flashes us a bright and charismatic smile before turning his wheelchair around and rolling away through the exit through the school doors. Why'd you say that? I thought we need all the help we can get. We will, but not from Jake. God, I don't know what to say here. What do you think? What do you guys think? You have to be careful because if you say the wrong thing, she'll fucking hate us forever. Sorry. Bless me. No, Lillian, you chose this. You chose this route. I'll wait. This is the way he treated you when you were dating? Christine frowns a little and fidgets with Skittles in her hands. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories for her. It's not a big deal. I broke up with him first. Besides, he apologized. He told me he's trying to be a better person now. I think all the craziness that happened made him realize he wasn't invincible. So it's important that I be his friend right now. You're not even a little mad at him? Of course I am, Jeremy. I'm only human. There's no use in holding a grudge, especially when he's working towards self-improvement. You hear that, internet? You hear that shit? Anyways. Do you want me to be mad at him? No, not at all. I'm not really sure if she believes me. I don't want her to hold a grudge against Jake if that's what happened. If what happened between them doesn't really bother her. I just thought he could be really helpful. He probably knows all about fundraisers from all the clubs he's in. Hey, we can handle it. No prob, right? Shoot some very unsure finger guns and do my best to smile. It's a pathetic attempt, but it seems to do the trick. Christine aggressively rips open her package of Skittles with her tiny hands. Sorry for the small detour. Sugar helps me think. I'm pretty sure it's science or something. Ready to head back? Let's go. So I'm walking back to the theater, but I notice after a second that Christine isn't following me. When I turn back, she's knelt down, taking off her shoes. What are you... Look! Christine points down the hall where the janitor is finishing cleaning up the floor on his weird Zamboni machine. I don't really understand what she means. Why walk down the hall when this is a prime sock sliding opportunity? But do you even know what's on that floor? It literally just got cleaned, silly. The floor is still incredibly unsanitary. This is high school, after all. Define cleaned. You think too much. Now take your shoes off. I really don't know. Christine pokes me lightly in the stomach and gives me almost unbearable puppy dog eyes. And she pokes my cheek with her finger and I almost have a heart attack. Okay. Reach down and take off my Converse, holding them awkwardly in my left hand and turn it expressively towards Christine, waiting for her to make the first move. Suddenly, she grabs my hand and squeezes it. She is touching my hand. She is touching my hand. Ready? Her hand is still in mine. Christine takes a little running start. I do too, so I'm being dragged along. After a few paces, we're quickly sliding quickly down the hallway. Our socks zoom across the wet tile floor. Holy shit, what if we fall? What if I hit the concrete and break my nose or crack my head open? What if... Fuck! I teeter a bit as we come to a stop, flailing my one free arm sporadically. Christine gives me a look, but then starts to snicker. So I'm not a sock sliding veteran. Sue me. That meant... Frick. I guess sock sliding isn't for everyone. Sorry, you probably have more fun with someone who's just as adventurous as you. Don't say that, Jeremy. See, I'm smiling. I'm so happy that you're here. And trust me, if we keep hanging around together, you'll be a pro sock slider in no time. But anyway, duty calls. She gestures towards the theater with a flourish and open the door for me. Whew. I nod at her gratefully and head back inside. We're back inside. Christine bolts for her backpack, which is propped up against the wall, and pulls out a notebook and several sparkly pens. I pull up a chair and sit down next to her. She hands me a pen. We're finally ready for business. Okay, so first, we need to figure out what kind of number we're shooting for. Musicals are expensive, because you need to buy the rights, all the scripts, and on top of that, there's costumes and sets and things. So we need a good estimate. Is it? What's that a reference to? I didn't get that one. I'm not all-knowing, obviously. What's that one a reference to? I'm curious. Damn it, Lillian. You can't say it's a musical reference and then just... Okay, what's a song for the musical? What's the song from it? I can look it up that way. You have to know, like, at least one song from it, because maybe I know it. Computer's shaking. So, oh, it's a song? Okay, wait. The Last 5 Years is what it's called. It's called The Last 5 Years. Anyways. I'll be back in a sec, hold on. I'll go get a water while we're waiting on you. So, y'all listen to funky music. I'll be back. Hi, chat, I'm back. I love our jar. It's so cool. Trying to see if I can like get a good angle on it. I'm waiting on Lillian. I don't want them to miss anything. Hydration break, I suppose. Gotta stay hydrated when doing this shit. Y'all need to start using your channel point redeems. I don't think Lillian's coming back. Well, I guess we're on our own for now. Anyways, I'm bored. I have to turn my webcam off whenever I go past the flashing lights, because otherwise it strobe warning. I've been bonked. Hello. I'm indecisive. I'm sorry. No one has been making any decisions for a while, so... I think I just wanted some warmer lighting. Yeah, I don't think Lillian's coming back. You can see the green lighting. That won't do. No, you can't see any lighting. I do red. I'll do the white lights, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this looks cool. I'm doing this. I'm sticking with this one. Anyways. Lillian's not coming back. Let's move on. Okay. I am so lost right now, and I doubt anything I say would be helpful. Okay, so let's see. So show rights will cost about... And then there's the advertising, factor in the scripts. Oh boy. Christine shows me the paper. That's a big number. Suck my balls, I'm out. Oh, whoopsie, I had an extra 0. Oh, thank God. Still a big number, but manageable. That's without the set and costume expenses, though. We need to head to the storage closet and see what we can find. Ideally, we won't need to purchase anything, but it's been so long since Middleborough's had enough interest to do a musical. Even I don't know what we might have in there. Well, even if we don't find anything, there's always Hobby Lobby. Take the keys of the costume closet off of Reyes' desk and unlock the door. I can't feel a light switch. You don't know where it is? It's on the walls somewhere. Here, Christine takes a few steps inside. It's still pitch black. Ooh, do I scare her or not? I think that's mean. I don't know what the fuck was just on my water bottle, but... It's wobbly as hell. Like, 90% of our water bottles that we have now, like, this part is all collapsed inward when we get it, which sucks. I scare her. Okay, it's broken. Hold on. Sorry, guys. The game busted. I don't know what happened there. Scare her. I smirk evilly and tiptoe closer to Christine, taking extra care to make sure she doesn't hear me approach. Almost there, I can see her outline right in front of me, but she looks too preoccupied with her hunt to notice me standing right behind her. Ah! Christine stumbles back several feet, nearly falling down in surprise. Hey, you really scared me. That wasn't nice. Sorry, I just thought it'd be funny. And it was. I'm sticking out my tongue at you. I know you can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. Or, that's what I'm gonna do once I'm done talking. I can't do both. Christine stops talking, so she's probably sticking her tongue at me, as she promised. Is that her equivalent of the middle finger? Nah, that'd probably be biting her thumb. True, she would. Found it! The light switch is on. I turn around and take a look at this around the storage room. It's wow. There's so many set pieces, costumes, and props for so many different shows. It's like every genre just vomited all of its contents through the door. It's just as messy too. Electronic candlesticks, fake test tubes of unidentified colorful substances, even a giant pink dragon puppet and other assorted props fill in the spaces between every kind of fictional character outfit you can imagine. They really must have a small budget to hoard all of these in such a cramped room. Or is this a common thing with the schools theater departments? I've only seen this one closet, so it's pretty hard to judge. I mean, yeah, ours was like that. It's a very narrow room with shit piles up high. There's like so many clothes in there. Last time I was in there was stuff from like we still had costumes from back in like the 80s and shit. So not too old, but old enough. But it's like holy shit, that's been in there for a while, you know. I like this color setup though. It looks cool. I think it definitely goes with my whole thing. And I'm still illuminated enough. Anyways. There's Pink Lady's jacket in this box. They must be super old. I think the school did Grease while I was still in elementary. I wouldn't be surprised the school would never throw anything out from the productions, ever. There's so much in here. Good news and bad news. Good news, we can probably find everything we need in here. Bad news, it might take weeks. Okay, what do we need to find first? It'll be easier if we divide up the list. Can you look around for a dentist uniform, any miscellaneous fake body parts? Oh, and of course it'd be great if there's an Otter 2 puppet lying around. Probably won't be hard to find a giant plant, even in this mess. Call me over if you find something or anything else we can use. She carefully picks her way off into the abyss of props. What should I look for? I return. Hi, I thought you weren't coming back. We changed the lighting a little bit. I look cool. There's no music. I don't know why. I think it broke. Seems like whenever you load a save, the music breaks, which is fine. Let's look for a dentist uniform. Start combing through one of the many racks of costumes for a dentist uniform, or any kind of scrubs. Pull out the garments one by one to get a good look at each of them. No, another dress. Another dress. Why are there so many dresses? Perhaps because you're looking in the designated dress rack. And you didn't tell me this because... What the fuck is this applied for? And they're the Little Shop of Horrors. They're looking for body parts, like fake body parts, because it eats people. Anyways, Jeremy, that dress is perfect for Audrey. Good find. You're welcome. I smile at Christine as I hand her the dress, feel my heart swell at seeing her happy. I came over because I found this over here on the rack by the wall. She holds up a dentist uniform on a hanger, complete with oxygen masking thing. She looks to be in pretty good condition too. The only thing is it just me or are the pants kind of short? Christine turns it around and tilts her head, considering. Yeah, but it could work if we got a freshman to wear it. Or rich. Throw it into the maybe pile then? Sounds good. I still have more props to find. What should I look for? Body parts. I'm not really sure if I find a lot of body parts, but there's bound to be some plastic limbs lying around somewhere in clutter. First thing I see is an arm wedged behind a telephone booth prop. I pull it out and chuck it under my arm. What else? What else? A few hat racks that look like mannequin heads. Not ideal, we could always paint one and use that. Still isn't enough, though. One arm and one head won't be enough to appease a carnivorous plant. I look up to scan the tops of dressers and shelves for anything helpful. Bingo! There's a Trader Joe's bag that seems to be full of mannequin parts. Way up there. Christine, did you see a ladder anywhere? I haven't seen one, no. Ugh, where's a tall guy like Jake when you need him? Jeremy, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, I know, but there's no way I'm reaching that on my own. Maybe we'll just wait until Mr. Reyes can help us get it in school tomorrow. I've got an idea. Lift me up. I don't know. That amount of contact with Christine might just kill me instantly. I'll teach you. It's easy. It's kind of like a hug. Then you just pick the person up. Come here and hug me. Oh. I walk over and hug Christine. It's a little awkward, but she doesn't seem bothered. Okay, now I'm going to jump up and you have to catch me under my thighs, kind of like a piggyback ride. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Christine jumps up and I catch her as I was instructed, moving a little closer to where the elusive Trader Joe's bag is so she can reach. Oh my god, I'm touching her thighs. It's almost like touching her butt. I can feel her boobs against my chest. Oh man. Not surprisingly, I feel my pants getting a little tighter. I can barely concentrate on holding her steady due to my unfortunate half erection. Got it! I let Christine down, suddenly crossing my legs as she turns to give me a thumbs up for adding the bag to the pile outside the door. I still have more props to find. Okay, dude, he's a high school boy, okay? He doesn't get much contact with anybody. Not even just women, just anyone. I hated reading it, but, I was already, halfway through reading it by the time I was already, halfway through it when I realized what I was saying, and I was like, "Shit." Anyways. I'm so incredibly mature. Yes, you are. I'm not sure if the stream's gonna survive. It might. I hope so. Fingers crossed. I still have more props to find. What should I look for? Well, there's only Audrey 2 left. How hard could it be to find a huge plant puppet? A quick scan of the closet tells me it's going to be harder than I thought. Oof. I pass by Christine, who's looking through the rack, and make my way to the very back of the closet. No plant in sight. It's weird. Sorry, I keep burping. With Little Shop being such a common high school show, you would think Middleborough would have done it before. The only plants here I see some bundles of fake flowers. Suppose we need those too, so I grab as many as I can carry and dump them outside the closet. Then I head back inside to check the back wall again, where larger set pieces seem to be. Still nothing. That's disheartening. Getting a puppet will likely be expensive. I'm about to look for Christine to tell her the bad news when my eye catches something large under a white sheet in the very back corner. Could it be? I walk over and pull off the sheet, and sure enough, there's a large Venus flytrap-looking puppet underneath. In the dim, flickering lights of the closet, it looks freaky. Christine, I found an Audrey 2 puppet. Surprisingly, I don't hear a response. Maybe she stepped outside to organize the piles. I shiver a bit. I don't like looking at this thing. Christine? Turn around and squint my eyes, scanning the closet for any sign of her. She's never this quiet. But she just left without telling me? I take a few steps backwards, hugging myself with my arms. I should leave and go try to find her. Something grabs my foot. My foot's stuck in the puppet's mouth. I try to tuck it out, but I can't. Sweating bullets, I can almost hear my heart pounding. Wait a minute. Okay, you got me. Christina emerges from behind the puppet in a giggly mess. Suppose I deserve this for scaring her earlier, but that doesn't make the whole situation any less embarrassing. Do it just like that in auditions and the role is yours. It's also, I'm sorry. I don't think we can use that prop anymore. It's too traumatic for me. That prop is worth at least 30 trays of brownies. It'll have to do. That's all 3 things I had to look for. I stumbled out of the closet to look at the small pile of costumes and props we've recovered. I'd say this was pretty successful. One thing I couldn't find was a tiny oddity tube for Act 1, but we can figure that out. We found the big scary one and a bunch of fake flowers and lots of the costumes. We're in good shape. So what does that do for our number? She pulls her notebook back out and scribbles a few things down before showing me with a smile. We can totally do this, Jeremy. Heck yeah. The bad news is we don't have a lot of people who can help bake for the bake sale, so we're kind of on our own. That's okay. I mean, you and I can do that, right? Shit, was that too forward? There's no way she wants to spend that much time with me. Or we could... Right, it'll be a lot of work, but I know we can do it. For the love of theater! Christine dramatically raises her arm above her head. I can practically hear her singing My Shot in her head. Can we do it at your house? My house? I mean, I guess that's fine. Just why? Any particular reason? Shut up, shut up, shut up. You're gonna scare her away, idiot. I mean, you don't need a particular reason or anything. My house? Yeah, my house is great if that's what you want to... I mean, it's a bit small, but yeah. If you don't shut your mouth in the next 4.27 seconds, I'll shut it for you. Give her a chance to answer. I just have a lot of little siblings running around all the time. It'll be easier to get done when we're alone and won't be interrupted. Huh. She wants to be alone. She wants to be alone! Well, my dad's gonna be around, checking up on us. He's making up for lost parenting by staying extra vigilant when I talk about girls. And boys, probably, once I come out to him. Aw, that's so sweet of him. It's something. I'm still kind of still figuring out how I feel about it. I guess that's a sign that he's doing better now, though. So at least there's that. I bet it's nice to have your parents all to yourself, even if they are a little overbearing. Sometimes it's like I don't even exist at home. Are you the oldest? At home, yeah, but I have 2 older sisters in college, so I'm in the middle somewhere. That's why I like to try to... Fuck. That's why I like to try to stand out, you know? It's hard sometimes. You're privileged being an only child. Doesn't always feel that way. I always wish I had a little brother, honestly. But it's nice having my dad's help whenever I need him. Just my dad, by the way. My mom, she's not around anymore. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. How did it happen, if you don't mind me asking? How did what? No, she's not dead or anything. She just left. Oh. That retention in the air is a little suffocating, so I giggle a bit and attempt a joke. You see, it's kind of funny. They're both divorce lawyers, so they both just hate the concept of divorce, since it reminds them of work, but here we are. And yeah. That's awful, Jeremy. I'm sorry. You don't have to toughen up for me if you don't want to. I know divorce can be very hard and the children of a broken couple. I took a child psychology class last year. Open up, ask the squip. I think we should open up. Fuck the squip. She told us we could open up, and I think now is a good time to do it. We're being nice and open and honest with each other. Well, her open, expressive, and accepting nature makes it slightly easier to think about, but do I really want Christine thinking I'm lame? It was like a year ago, so it's semi-recent, I guess. Can't find the words to say much more than that. You don't have to answer this, but did you see it coming? They'd fight a lot. Or my mom would fight my dad and me sometimes. She wasn't a good person. What really hurt was that after she left, my dad stopped doing much of anything. He just couldn't move on, I guess. I haven't really either. I'd like to think I have, but she's still my mom. I can't forget her overnight, even if I wanted to. Oh, Jeremy. I'm fine. Things are getting better, so I don't know why I'm even telling you this. 'Cause you're strong. Aw, this is so cute! Anyways, the way she says that, it's so simple, but it feels amazing. I can't remember the last time someone told me I was strong. Or if anyone ever has. After I get over the high of Christine's praise, I furrow my brow in confusion. How am I just told you I'm not over it. How is that strong? You talked to me about it. That's hard. Don't undersell yourself. Can I hug you? Yeah, that sounds nice. She lets out a breathy giggle and slowly wraps her arms around me in a comforting embrace. I find myself instantly relaxing as we make contact. That's certainly new. Usually any contact with Christine has the opposite effect. After a few seconds, she rests her head against my chest and I feel my heart begin to race. Ah, hormones and anxiety. Always a pleasure. Glad to have you both back. Don't look at the time. Christine points at the clock on the opposite wall. It's almost 9 o'clock. Where'd the time go? We barely talked about the bake sale at all. Lucy found some costume and props, so it's not a waste. You have my number, right? I'll text you my address and stuff. Sounds great. I'll bring over as many ingredients as I can carry. How's your baking? Well, Michael's never complained about my brownies, so pretty good, I think. Well, I could make those famous brownies with a special ingredient. We'd make tons. However, I'd hate to affiliate the school student program with the personal drug cartel. I know Christine would definitely disapprove. I'm sure we'll get the hang of it pretty quickly with all the stuff we'll be making. No worries at all. I'm already looking forward to it. So, really? Great, that's great. Me too. Being excited to bake cookies with you is very different than being excited to date you. You're not there yet. Seriously, just let me have this. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Hey, you got it. I mean, it isn't that hard to remember, but I guess Christine's standards here have been set pretty low. So, Saturday? It's a date. Well, not a date. We'll just make cookies and stuff, but it's a date in the sense that I have it saved and I won't cancel for anything. Takes every inch of my being to hold back a sigh. And with that, I shall say goodnight till it be morrow. The flourish Christine curtsies and skips out of the room, waving a quick goodbye before disappearing through the doorway. I definitely made Christine uncomfortable today. I didn't mean to remind her about how bad things went with Jake or to bring up stuff about my mom, but it just came out. Guess not all is lost. We're still baking together, so it couldn't have been that weird, right? Either way, I have to do better from here on out, or if she's ever going to like me at all, let alone as more than a friend. I think we did good. Glad I decided to hang out with Christine today, but I can't feel like some of the things I said. Don't dwell in the past, Jeremy. It's not like you return to a fixed point in time and alter your choices. I don't even try to understand this script's technobabble. I need a nice long shower to relax and clear my brain. Well, clear it as much as possible with the computer living up there. Why, Jeremy, you sound almost as if you want me out of your head. If I had feelings, I would surely be insulted. Grab a towel from off my floor and pull off my jeans. Jeremy, you in here? Yeah, Dad, come in. It's really nice to have a parent who knocks for coming in my room. Michael's moms always just barge in whenever either of them needs something. They've even kicked open the door on a couple occasions. His knocking is likely to interfere walking in on one of your personal pleasure sessions. Really? I thought we were supposed to pretend we're in the army. Hey, son, I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Oh. I'm not wearing pants. Such is life's cruel irony. Dannit. No, Dad, no! I was just about to shower is all. I see. I got your text earlier, so you hung out with Christine, that Christine you're always gushing about? Yeah. What about it? Didn't I ground you? Oh, yeah, I think you did. Sorry. Listen, I know you're going through a lot, coming back from the hospital and catching up on missed schoolwork. And whatever it is that you and Michael haven't told me, so I'll let you off the hook for now. Next time I say you're grounded, that's an order. Got it? Give him a genuine smile. Got it, Dad. Smiles back and takes a good look around my bedroom. Jeez, Jeremy, your room is a pigsty. Dad, if you haven't noticed, the whole house is a pigsty. Yeah, we should fix that. I made a promise to myself to be a better parent. If that means pulling out a vacuum from God knows where and scrubbing windows till my arms fall off, then gosh darn it, that's what I'm gonna do. I give him a sarcastic slow clap as he strikes a dramatic pose. But all joking aside, can you straighten up? I can't do that, Dad. Why not? Because I'm bisexual. Why did I do that? You fool! You fool! Alright, Private. Thanks for telling me. Seriously, you need to clean your room. Wait, what? Is that it? Is what it? I just came out to you. Aren't you gonna, I don't know, say anything? Give a speech? Cry a little? Jeremy, I know I can be naive sometimes, but give me a little credit. I know you've liked boys for years now. Years? I've only known for hours. So you're cool with it? Of course. Just make sure always use protection. Guy or girl. What? Listen, I get it, so sometimes when you love somebody, you take your pants off for them. Oh my god, this is so humiliating. I can't believe I'm getting the sex talk. Again. What I'm saying is I know I can't force you to practice abstinence, so most I can do for you is show you practice safe sex. Do you need any condoms? I'm ready to be done with this conversation and never think about it again. Dad, no! It's giving the impression you wouldn't talk about this more. I take it back. I take it all back. Please have mercy on your poor son. Now, Jeremy, I know you're a teenager and talking to your dad is lame, but I'm really trying to work on communication between us. We're all the family we got left, after all. Gives me a resigned sort of smile. Dad, you doing alright? I'm doing better. Your mom is gone for good. I've accepted that. She had to work out how to, function as a human without her knowledge. I'll never understand why she wouldn't stick around to watch you become the man you are today. You know how proud of you I am, right? I mean, I don't really know what he's talking about. All I've done for months is be a dick for everyone around me. Michael was the one who shut down all that squip shit anyways. I don't understand how my dad could ever be proud of me now. Can't say I'm not trying not to cry, though. Yeah, Dad, I guess I do. That means a lot. Glad to hear it, Private. So how'd your date go? It wasn't well, it almost was, wasn't it? It was fine. Just fine? I don't know, I feel like some of the things I said, I don't know, I really wanted it to go well, but I feel like I messed up. Sorry to hear that, son, but tomorrow's another day. And you inherited the famous hero charm. Dad, why, you... I bury my face, now a deep shade of crimson, in the sleeves of my cardigan and let out a deep sigh. I'm teasing. So you're old man, I'm gonna keep teasing you until the day I die. I just can't believe my little boy's all grown up, going on dates, breaking hearts. Well, I should prepare myself to become a grandparent. Jeremy, help! I have a sudden urge to go feed every child I see home-cooked meals. Dad, please. Alright, I'm done. I'm definitely going to gossip to Michael's moms about this later. I am never going to hear the end of this. Look at you. What a smart kid I have. If my dad hadn't recently started actually parenting me, I'd flip him off. That is ill-advised. I do the mental equivalent of an exasperated eye roll. Are you done? Are you thoroughly embarrassed? Yes. Then my work here is done. Make sure to let me know if you go out again. I'm grounded. Oh yeah, that's right. You might have to keep reminding me. We're gonna have to work together to become a functional family again. Takes more than wearing pants to do that. I'm yet again reminded that I'm having this already humiliating conversation while half naked. Yep, great. Now move. Gotta shower. Alright, son. Good talk. My dad leaves the room. As I hear him retreat down the stairs, I hear him on the phone. Hey there, Annalyn. How's Michael doing? Good, good. Get Raina on the phone, too. You're not gonna believe this. He got grounded at the end of the musical, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So he's been grounded for a while. Squeeze my way through the sea of my classmates. Yeah. On their way to lunch so I can get to the auditorium entrance. Christina's usually hanging out in the theater whenever she can, and I need to spend time with her every chance I get. I see Michael walking to the library with his headphones on, so I wave at him frantically. He smiles and flips me off, just stopping and gesturing to the library with his head, asking me silently if I want to come along. Give him an apologetic look and point towards the theater. He gives me a thumbs up and keeps walking. Glad to know I have Michael on my side again. I'll have to call him later so he can help me prepare myself for Christine coming over. Push open the doors to the auditorium with a bit more confidence. I can do this. I can do this. Huh, I thought you'd be in here for sure. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna mess with my voice. Christine pops up from behind a row of chairs, and I stumble back and fall on my ass. Ow, my butt, and my dignity. Oh, sorry about that. My poor butt. How will I ever recover? Here, I'll help you up. Christine offers me a hand and helps me to my feet. She's surprisingly strong for her size. So what's up? Are you supposed to be eating lunch or something? Not from this cafeteria if I can help it. Besides, I'm going on a one-day diet to prepare for all the cookie dough I'm gonna eat. Jeremy, you're not supposed to do that. What if you get salmonella? Humans aren't a species designed to last. I mean, we've already stopped evolving, so... Huh. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just here to try to finish up my math homework. It's always quiet in here. If they don't have a theater class, people usually only come in here to make out or to cry. I guess you witnessed both. I ignore the couples, but if someone's crying, I always go talk to them. What a comment on how kind and sweet that is. When I hear the door squeak open behind us, we both turn around to see who's entered the theater. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I didn't think anyone would be in here. No, interrupting something? Hey, Rich. We're just talking. We weren't making out or anything like that. Yeah, okay. He doesn't look that convinced. We stand there awkwardly in silence for a bit. Rich scans the auditorium, taking it all in. Then he raises an eyebrow and points at the pile of props Christine and I collected last night. What's all that? Jeremy was helping me gather together some props and costumes for the musical. We found a lot of really good stuff. Christine's eyes light up as she gets an idea. She turns on her heels and to stare down Rich with her irresistible puppy eyes. Hey, speaking of the musical... Fuck to the no. Come on, Rich, I didn't even get to finish asking you. Jeremy and I are gonna do it. Join us! Join us! Yes, join us, Rich! Join us! Christine and I start chanting, join us! Join us! She's practically bouncing up and down. Jesus, what the fuck is this, Pippin? There, right there! You made a theater reference! You can't tell me you don't want to now. I helped Jake study up on musicals before we joined the fall play so you two could have conversation starters. Doesn't mean I want to sing on stage in front of everyone. I won't force you, but we really need people. Rich groans and rolls his eyes. Whatever, sure. Musicals may be social suicide, but at this point, it's not like I can sink any lower. Maybe I'll join the fucking marching band while I'm at it. I'm being serious! So am I. My older brother used to play the trumpet, so I'm sure it's lying around somewhere. Are you really going to audition for the musical? Hey, something to do. That's the spirit. I guess. Right, yeah. I was looking for someone in here, but they're not here, so I'm just gonna go. Have fun making out or whatever. We weren't. And he's already gone. Hope he's doing okay. Seemed fine to me. I was about to watch some of Newsies on my laptop. Forget math homework. Care to join me? Yes, I mean, sure. Sheen smiles and pulls out her headphones, getting closer to me. I can feel my heart beating faster as I hear the music of the opening credits. If I'm this flustered now, how will I survive when she comes over tomorrow? I grab the sponge off the counter and scrub as hard as I can at the stain in the corner of the floor. No dice. I grimace and scrub even harder, but it's incredibly persistent. Don't bother, son. That stain's been there since we bought the place. Seriously? Oh man, Christine's gonna think I'm a slob. You've been cleaning for 2 hours. I think you can give it a rest. Besides, it's only gonna get messy again while you kids are baking. That kind of logic, we never clean anything. I believe your father is trying to find a nicer way to say, stop obsessing over one spot of the wall that you have no hope of getting off before you scrub off the paint. Thankfully, I'm saved from having to come up with a retort by the sound of a rapid, enthusiastic knock at the door. I'll get that. Oh man, this hurts my throat. I'm not used to talking this much. Believe it or not. I almost trip in my hurry to get to the door. I swing it open and there's Christine, balancing bags upon bags of baking ingredients in her hands. She even has a cookbook balanced on her head. How the heck did she even manage to knock on the door? Hey, Jeremy, can you take this off my hand? I think I'm about to drop it. On it. Practically dive at Christine and retrieve the book and end up colliding into her awkwardly. I'm about to apologize, but she just laughs at the situation, few cute little snorts breaking in through her giggles. Oh man, have I fallen hard. This is so fun, like watching this. I'm glad you're having fun. My throat hurts. I'm also having fun, but my throat hurts. We're definitely not getting through this in one stream. Because we're gonna have to at least take a little bit of a vocal break. Anyways. After a second, I move out of the way and let her step inside. She kicks off her shoes and sets down her piles of baking supplies on the kitchen counter. When she finally has her arms free, she skips back over to me and hugs me in greeting. It's so good to see you. Are you ready to do some serious baking? I even made a special Broadway playlist for the occasion. All happy stuff. So no Act 2 songs then? Not unless they're about happy endings. So you're the Christine Canigula. Jeremy's told me so much about you. Really? No. Are you kidding? There was this one time he came over to school with an entirely red face just because you asked him what time it was. I leave out of my seat with a speed that could rival the track team and start to not so suddenly push my dad out of the room. Thank you, Dad. We'll be fine on our own for a bit. All right. I could take a hint. You kids have fun now. He starts to leave, but then backtracks and winks at us. But not too much fun. I'll check up on you two in a few hours after I finish some work. Bring back some original jokes. My dad leaves, finally, and I release a long sigh. I see Christine setting up at the corner of my eye, laying out baking ingredients and decorations of all kinds across the counter space. After she's emptied all the bags, she throws an apron over her head and tosses one over to me. Says save your drama for the stage. Cute. I pull it over my head and turn around as Christine could tighten it around my waist. So, the Christine Canigula, huh? Do you really talk about me a lot? Now is not a time to confess. It is not the time to confess. Don't you agree? I don't think it's the time yet. It is not time to confess yet. She said she's not ready for a relationship, so confessing our feelings right now would not. No, I don't think it's the right move. She said earlier she's not ready for dating. She hates when she thinks when guys just hang out with her to date her. And we can't have her thinking that's why we're hanging out with her. What it kind of is, but not really. Like we still actually like her, but you know, she's gonna think we're just hanging out with her because we want to get with her. No, I'm not saving. He's over exaggerating. I think he's just excited to have a new friend he gets to tell embarrassing stories to. He doesn't make up these sort of things for Michael. Michael knows more about me than I know about myself. He's the good, the bad, and the horrifically embarrassing about me. Boom. I'll have to chat him up sometime. Joke's on you, Michael would never betray me. We had some conversation while you were in the hospital. Did you really use a nightlight until you were 10? Shut up. Oh, it's cute. Shut up. He also said in the first grade he used to be scared of giraffes and started crying whenever he visited the zoo on a class field trip because a nice lady was trying to help you feed them. They had purple tongues, purple, and they tried to lick my hand. It was a perfectly rational reaction. Aw, was little Jeremy scared of the big tall friends giving him kisses? I invited you over here to bake, not to roast. I can do both. I'm a woman of enormous talent, and speaking of baking, we should really get to that. Right. I'm not that bad at voice acting. I just can't do a very large range of voices. I'm good at like the acting part, not so much the voice part. If that makes sense. I can't do voices, but I can exaggerate my own voice. Anyways, Christine digs into her backpack and produces a speaker. She then she places it on the kitchen table and starts messing with her phone, presumably setting up the playlist. I decide to make myself useful at pulling up our text conversation from the previous night to check out our agenda. Looks like 8 dozen chocolate chip cookies, 4 trays of brownies, 4 dozen cupcakes, and 3 trays of Rice Krispie bars. How the fuck are we gonna do this? How the heck are we gonna do this? Good save. So I forgot to tell you, I dedicated some things to Jenna Rowland. She offered to help out. She's really a sweetheart. I'd love to get to know her better. Yeah, I kinda get a feeling that she could use some friends. Then I'm there to provide. Anyway, she's taking over the chocolate chip cookies for us. She told me she has a fantastic recipe. And my cousin offered to do the brownies, but I couldn't let him for obvious reasons. Her cousin's a stoner, by the way. I don't know your cousin. Why couldn't he help out? Christine gives a little huff, tucking her hair behind her ear with resignation. He said, she looks left and right as if afraid someone's listening in. Drug dealer. Joe, yeah, I know him. Justin, right? Dustin. Can't believe we're related to him. And he seems so, what? Are you close to my cousin Dustin? Do you trust him? I've only ever seen him briefly at school and at the Halloween party, but Michael's gotten edibles for us from Dustin before, so I think your concern is justified. Christine gives me a look for the casual mention of consuming weed brownies. Thankfully, she just presses play on her phone instead of giving me a lecture. A few of my favorite things starts playing, and Christine's face instantly lights up with pleasure with the first few notes. She elegantly walks back over to me in the kitchen, her feet in time with Julie Andrews' vocals. Let's start with the brownies. Sounds good to me. You need to flirt with a bit with her to test her reactions. We need to know where you stand with her relationship-wise. Okay, can you dig through the bags of flour and cocoa powder while I find the sugar and wet ingredients? I attempt to smolder and stare deeply into Christine's eyes. As you wish. Is that a Princess Bride reference? Maybe. Now there's a movie that needs a musical adaptation. Humperdinck is a character just asking for a tap number. So this may be a crime, but I've never seen that movie. I've never seen it before. Not even once. Okay, that's not true. I've seen like bits and pieces of it because like on the last day of school one time, one of the teachers was playing it in their room, but I didn't actually like actively watch it. I was on my computer the whole time. So ad break. Sorry to any viewers who aren't subbed. Anyways, you were so right. Still giggling and start to rifle through the bags that Christine brought. Try again. This time without any references to geeky movies. Be smooth. Be chill. Jeez, whatever happened to be yourself? Would have been sound advice had you stuck with the changes we previously made. Fuck off and help me find the ingredients. Cocoa powder is in the bag right in front of you. You can see it. Oh. I grab it, feeling more than a little stupid I even asked for its help. Okay, now where's the flour? Also right in front of you. Wasn't asking you. Can you shut up for like 10 seconds? If you insist. Script deactivates temporarily. It's a relief until I remember to advise me to try flirting with Christine. I no longer have my computerized wingman feed me a line. Shit. Crap. She looks at me over me in concern. Do you need help finding the stuff? I don't think flirting with her is the play here. I think we should play it really safe. Don't you think? I think we should play it safe with her. Do not flirt. Yeah, I agree. I also don't think we should talk about the squip, so I think we're gonna play it off. No, no, I found it. I just remembered I have a chem test on Monday. Forgot to study. I got the flour and cocoa powder and set them prominently on the counter. I'm in your chemistry class. We don't have a test. We just started a new unit. Did I say chem? I meant pre-calc. Sorry. You can tell me things, silly. I'm a good listener. Are you sure there's nothing you want to talk about? There's nothing. I can handle it. Oh no, I fucked up. It's fine. Christine's face falls as he resigns herself once again to laying out ingredients. All right. Oh man, my problem really was nothing, but I didn't mean to offend Christine like that. She's a super empathetic friend. She only wanted to help. A new song begins on Christine's playlist. It's something I don't recognize, but the first few notes make her eyes light up and grab my hand. What's this? It's one of the added songs from The Little Mermaid on Broadway. It's called One Step Closer. You know how to waltz? 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 Ah, no? Come here, I'll teach you. Oh gosh, right now, what about the... Christine cuts me off by pressing a finger to my lips to shush me, grabbing my hand and pulling me in close. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I shuffle a bit closer to Christine. She beams at me and lowers her hand from my lips, linking it with my left hand. You're standing on her foot. I jump back a little bit suddenly. Sorry. It's fine. I know it's your first time, so let's take it nice and slow. Follow my lead and tell me if you get uncomfortable. Well, damn it, Christine, I'm always uncomfortable. Dance with her, obviously. I don't really know what I'm doing. We haven't even started dancing yet. No, just like in general. Okay, get closer to me. Don't bite. Shuffle closer, careful to avoid Christine's foot this time. We're so close, I'm a little scared she'll hear my heart pounding. Just listen to the beat for a second. Listen to those violins. It makes me feel all tingly inside. It's so new and surprising, you know? I try to get to the beat of the music. I definitely get what she's talking about. It's a really nice song. That, however, does not dissuade my crippling self-doubt. I think you should lead. No problem at all, but I won't be dipping you or anything. Baby steps. And speaking of baby steps, make sure your steps are tiny once we start moving. We don't have a lot of space to work with. God, dancing with her is hard enough, but the small kitchen is making it so intimate. Not that I'm super uncomfortable with that, but it's the kind of things make it hard to read where I stand in regards to my relationship potential with Christine. Is waltzing in an enclosed area something that friends do? When I step back, you step forward. She moves her left foot back to demonstrate and looks up at me expectantly. I hesitantly take a small step forward with my left. No, shit, right foot. Christine nods and smiles. Okay, I think you got that part. You ready to try turning? You tell me. She goes and gently pushes against my shoulder, guiding us into a slow turn. Christine is a great and thankfully patient teacher. The way she moves lets my body know what to do, even though my brain is an empty whirlwind of panic. I hope you're aware she's having you dance the girl's part. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? I think we're doing surprisingly well. I thought you'd say that. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Noted. Now can I get back to dancing with the girl of my dreams? Jeremy? Yeah? You still with me? I'm gonna turn you again. You're spacing out. Sorry, I get lost in your eyes a lot. She snorts and breaks eye contact for a second to blush down at her feet. Jeremy! Oh my god, I said that out loud. I just said that out loud. Oh. You're very sweet, Jeremy. You give great compliments. And I think you have nice eyes, too. I can physically feel the blush creeping up my neck. Shoot, hold yourself together. Oh gosh, thanks. Christine pulls me in close suddenly, completely engrossed now in her role as the suave, handsome leader of our dancing duo. She winks at me as someone manages a handsome smolder I could never dream to achieve by leaning down and whispering in my ear. Jeremy, we need to make those brownies. Can we finish the song? We didn't even get a dramatic ending pose. Christine gives me a nod of approval and we get back into step. When I think about back to the last time we hung out looking for stuff in the storage room, I get an idea. Can I try lifting you again? Are you sure you can do it? Oh my god, that's not really mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean just go for it. Here goes nothing. Scratch that. Here goes my pride, potentially. Crouch down and try my best to get a solid grip on her waist, then slowly straighten my legs to lift her in the air. Christine lets out a little squeak, then full on laughs and spreads her arms out as wide as I spin her into the air. You did it! You're amazing, Jeremy! Well, I had a great teacher. I'm not amazing on my own. I think that's something we did together. I guess you're right. We're amazing. She beams down at me, and I slowly lower her to the floor as the song fades out. We're both breathing probably a bit heavier than we should after such minimal physical activity, but it's hard to think about that when her face is so close to mine. Her lips are right there. She sighs happily and tilts her chin up so I can almost just lean in and her hand suddenly pushed back against my chest. So, where's your mixer at? It's okay, Jeremy. Just push down that crushing disappointment deep inside of you where you won't have to deal with it for a while. Poor Jeremy. I walk over to the cabinet by the fridge and retrieve the electric mixer. See Christine shuffling around to gather all the remaining ingredients. Finally, we're doing what we came here to do. Okay, we have everything. I think. Oh, wait, eggs. Do you have eggs? We're doubling the recipe, so we need 8. That's a lot. We're usually not that prepared around here. Let me check. Take another drink. Ah. I opened the fridge, hoping and praying that my dad's self-improved mechanic made him go out and buy actual groceries. Thankfully, there's a carton right near the front. I pull it out and set it on the counter in front of Christine. Great. 1, 2, 3, 7. It's only 7 here. Frick. You said it. Are you sure that's all the eggs you have? Honestly, it's a miracle we had that many. Back to the fridge to double check anyway. Ugh. I shift around jars of pickles and is that moldy spaghetti from last month? I make a mental note to throw that out after Christine leaves. Jackpot! Shut all the way back is another dented carton. I pull it out triumphantly and place my second offering in front of Christine. 1 left! Perfect! Pulls the egg out and places it with rest, humming one day more under her breath as she works. Ugh, my nose is running. Ugh. So we add all the good stuff first. Define good stuff. Sugar, butter, cocoa powder, salt. Gotcha. Christine walks over to me with the first set of ingredients balanced in her hands. She passes them one by one to me as I plug in the mixer. Okay, you pour in these 3, I'll go melt the butter, okay? I know, and she wanders off to the microwave while I measure everything else in the bowl. Crap, did I just add sugar or salt? I taste a pinch of it. Salt. Definitely salt. Christine comes back with the melted butter just as I add the sugar. Alright, Jeremy, you want to help me out by pouring in the butter? Okay. I'm a little confused, but I take the bowl of melted butter from her and pour it in anyway. For some reason, she even makes a whooshing sound as I pour it in. I turn to her, giving my kindness, what the hell look. Christine blinks in the face palms. Oh my god, I was baking my little brother and sisters yesterday. Joey loves to pour in the ingredients. Joey is 5. Huh, okay, that explains it. I was kind of afraid to ask. So, I'm sorry, sometimes my brain just reverts to big sister mode without my permission. It's fine. It was really cute, actually. So you want to help me crack the eggs? Stop. Pretty please. Christine slips past me to get the eggs, shaking her head. No wonder you're minding my 5-year-old brother. You're a menace, just like him. Maine. Christine starts cracking eggs into the mixer. Guessing she bakes a lot with her siblings. She's cracking them so naturally. I always get nervous cracking eggs because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Still, I want to be helpful, so I grab some from the pile, too. It'll be fine as long as I don't think about it too much. Just crack the egg. No problem. It's easy. Just do it like those chefs do on Cutthroat Kitchen. If they can crack an egg under pressure, I can too. Even if I know no sabotages on the show could ever produce the stress levels caused by my need to impress a cute girl like Christine. Alright, here. Steady. Steady. Whap the egg against the side of the bowl, cracking it open and causing little bits of shell to fly and land on the surface of the batter. So startled that I drop 2 halves of the egg as well. What just happened? Look at Christine, she's staring at the bowl in utter disbelief. She doesn't seem to be processing what just happened either. What do you guys think? Chat, help. I don't think we should let Christine handle it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Keep it out? Okay. Could you, get that with a spoon? I don't trust myself to go after it. Do you expect me to go and clean up your messes for you, Jeremy? Crap, I stare back at Christine, not even daring to blink. I can't believe I've done this. Really? You really can't believe you did something clumsy and stupid in front of Christine? Because that has never, ever happened before. Is it really necessary for you to make it worse every time I embarrass myself? Of course, Jeremy, it's in my programming. If scripts let their hosts act this way without some form of punishment, they'd be utterly useless. So they can no longer use electric stimulation for this effect. Further ridicule is a close second. I tried my best to convey a deep sigh towards the script telepathically. Based on the way it rolls its eyes, I think it got the message. Christine snickers, jerking my attention away from evil Reeves. I'm kidding, Jeremy. You don't look so serious. It's all good. Anyways, using a spoon is a great idea. We wouldn't want to stick our hands in the batter where we're supposed to be selling these. Oh, Thanks. Even though she was kidding, I still feel a little bad about Christine's comment. She really shouldn't have to clean up after me. It's not fair to her. At least I contributed something to fix it. We let the mixer run and listen to Christine's playlist, dancing around the small kitchen. The opening number of Little Shop of Horrors comes on, and Christine's eyes light up. I'm just happy there's finally a song playing that I know some of the words to. I'm not singing. I'm not singing. I'm sorry. You already know the words. Good for you. I used to watch the Rick Moranis movie a lot with my dad. Christine stops dancing and looks at me with great concern. So is that the only version you've seen? Well, yeah, but like, same difference, right? Oh, Jeremy, you don't know, do you? No, what? What's she talking about? Christine moves over to me with a grim expression and beckons me forward, cupping her hands around my ear and whispering. What the heck? Are you serious? That's how it ends? What kind of messed up ending is that? Theater's not all fake smiles and chorus lines, silly. It's also about the sufferings of fictional characters. Just like real life, with less emphasis on the fictional part. If you say so. I don't have time for an existential crisis right now. Butt out. The timer reset beeps, so Christine walks over and shuts it off, lifting the top so I can add vanilla and baking powder. Anyway, despite that monstrosity of an ending, I have to say Little Shop is one of my absolute favorites. I mean, I guess I'm not quite as experienced with musicals, but me too. You're hoping for Audrey, I assume? Heck yeah, it's a really great and challenging role, even if the writing is a little outdated. I mean, I just feel like as the female lead, she should have been more proactive in getting out of her rough living situations. Seems a little far-fetched she would want to be in a relationship with Seymour after her traumatic experience with Oren? Is that how you say his name? I can't remember. Like, she shouldn't need to have a boyfriend to be comfortable and worthwhile as a character. Yeah. There's still a role with great solos, and I think her performance could portray a sort of underlying strength to her characters, don't you think? Well, I think you can do anything, Christine. That's so sweet of you to say. Christine stops mid-thought, snapping into character. She steps away from the counter, placing a hand dramatically to her heart and begins to sing. I'm not singing. Finishes with this emotional glint in her eye, like she's about to cry, but picturing the happiest moment of her life at the same time. I'm not sure I could ever quite capture the expression. Finally, she breaks into a giggle and curtsies, tugging at the sides of her apron as she touches one foot behind the other. How was that? Could you see what I was going for? Totally, absolutely, though I have to ask. Crack a mischievous smile and nudge her lightly. Is that the voice you're using for Audrey? Small face and a look of mild shock and horror. Really? What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. I could do way better with the accent. Maybe I'll go for Audrey. Christine leans forward, smirking adorably as she lets herself in on the joke. Okay then, Mr. Hotshot. Dazzle me. It's just a daydream of mine, a little development I dream of. So yeah. It's lyrics, I guess. I haven't seen it in fucking ages. I don't know those songs. Christine, stop laughing! Jeremy, you live in New Jersey. How can you be that bad in a New York accent? You're mean. Take this. Penny? Definitely. Worth it? For sure. I take the cup of flour in my hand and flick it at Christine, lightly dusting the front of her apron and causing her little to squeak in surprise. Jeremy, you missed the bowl! I stick my tongue out at her. Just like you missed the mark with that Audrey accent. Before I could react, she gives it some flour with her fingers, throws at me, clothing the apron in one of my sleeves. Remember that you brought this on yourself when I destroy you. I dip both hands in the bag of flour and fling it at her in a rather impressive cloud. Christine ties the duck, but she can't avoid all of it and ends up with quite a bit of flour in her hair. She ducks down, more like cowards behind the counter, probably holding a handful of flour to use against me. I can't let her win. No mercy. You can hide, but you can't run. Well, I guess you could. Wait, you can hide, but you can't escape. I don't need to escape. I'm here to fight. Sound trumpets. Let our bloody colors wave. She dashed around the counter and sent the puff of flour flying straight into my face. Heck no, she is not getting away with this disrespect. Pretend there's flour in your eye? Ooh. Do I trick her or do I go for it? I don't think there's really a bad option here. Then again, I think like we probably still need the flour, right? So I think grabbing the bag, potentially ruining all of it. Trick her? Yeah, I agree. I drag my hands down my face, sprinkling flour across the floor, and clutch my eye dramatically. Ow! Frick! Ow! Ow! Christine stops dead in her tracks just as I expected. The plan is falling perfectly into place. Jeremy, what's wrong? Are you okay? I don't know, my eye, it really hurts. I think there's flour in it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Jeremy. I should have been more careful. Here, we need to wash it out. Get over the sink. And don't rub it, that'll make it worse. As she turns towards the sink, I let my face curl up into an evil grin and stealthily stink a handful of flour from the bag. She's so sweet. I almost feel bad for tricking her. Almost. Oh, Christine? Yes, Jeremy? You're forgetting one thing. Well, I let go of the flour, letting it fall back down the back of her neck into her shirt. I'm a pretty great actor, don't you think? You're just plain evil is what you are. But fine, you win. Victory is mine. Let's actually put the flour in the bowl now. Good idea. Hold on. Who are you? Fucking hell. Sorry. There's a Discord server, man, and I always get friend requests from people in it, but it's always just scammers. Steam measures out the flour and rinse the mixture again while I go get 4 large pans to grease. Pour the batter together into the pan and stick them in the oven with satisfaction. We did it! I hold up my hand and Christine gives me an enthusiastic high five. Cupcakes next? Oh, right, we still have Rice Krispie treats and cupcakes left to make. I groan and dramatically fall into a nearby kitchen chair. Baking takes it out of me. I'm not ready for round 2. It's fine. Let's just sit a minute and eat the leftover batter out of the bowl. But salmonella! The risk is calculated. Christine pulls up another chair and sits right next to me, holding the bowl so we can both reach inside without our spatulas. The kitchen is the calmest and quietest it's been since Christine first arrived. I loved her energy, but just sitting here with her, listening to the soft piano in the background, is like a dream. Do you think I'm a bad person for avoiding Jake? I leave a choke on my brownie batter and look over at Christine incredulously. Did you really just ask if I think you're a bad person? You're like the best person I know, Christine. I'm serious. It feels like it's unfair for me to still be mad at him. He's going through a lot right now, and he probably never meant to hurt me. Dude, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be angry, Christine. You have every right to be. No one's expecting you to forgive him instantly, probably not even Jake. I should just forgive him. That's what I'm supposed to do. I hesitantly grab Christine's hand and intertwine her fingers. Your feelings aren't any less important than anyone else's, Christine. You're the most emphatic person I've ever met. But I can't feel like you don't spend enough time thinking through your own feelings. I know you want to take care of everyone, but you need to take care of yourself, too. Jake's on a self-improvement kick. All I'm doing by giving the cold shoulder is reminding him of his mistakes. I don't want to do that to him. You're not giving him the cold shoulder, you just need space from him for a while, and there's nothing wrong with that. Christine squeezes my hand tighter and leans into me, not saying anything for a minute. Pretending to forgive him would be the easy thing. So, I don't want to do the easy thing. I want to do the right thing. So, I'm gonna give myself time. And eventually, I think I'll be ready to be his friend again. I give her a soft smile to show my approval as she nuzzles further into me, giggling. What? You're all concerned about me, it's funny. Shut up, I'm a good friend. Yeah, you really are. Hey kiddos, need any help? Oh, have you given up already? That's disappointing to say the least. Child labor laws mandate we designate break times. Well, I can't argue with that, sport. Christine, is he working you too hard? Of course not, Mr. Here. He's a proper gentleman. He did toss flour all over me, though. My dad glances around the kitchen, assessing the damage. I can see that. I can clean all this up after. That's an order, soldier. I roll my eyes in mock salute. Christine notices and follows suit, though her salute is more sincere and less sardonic. Well, back at it, I guess. Can you find the cupcake mix? I start to rifle the bags for cake mix boxes. I notice Christine on the opposite end of the kitchen, joyfully whistling along to Don't Rain on My Parade. I really enjoyed spending time with Christine, but at the same time, I get the feeling that she may never see me as a relationship material. Not that I need to be her boyfriend, just... it's disheartening. I can't help but wonder if she's having as much trouble forgiving me as she has forgiving Jake. Find the mix? Yeah, let's get to it. Ah, my throat! I'm not exactly happy to be at school, but I'd be lying if I said hanging out with Christine hasn't made me look on the bright side of things more often. Example, I get to see her today, even if it has to be in this crappy place. I passed Jenna in the hall a couple times, and each time she's holding a different kind of pastry in her hands. We have to store all the goods in the theater until lunch rolls around, I guess. I want to offer I want to offer to help, but she seems to have it all handled. Besides, I did so much baking yesterday, I think being that near to sugar will make me throw up. I also spot Christine down the hall, and my face lights up as I make way towards her, only to almost fall over as someone grabs my backpack. Michael, what are you... Oh, this is Dustin. Sup? Not Michael. This must be Dustin. He looks kind of similar to Christine. I've seen him a few times around school. And in the distance, Michael's buying weed from him, and I'm waiting with the escape car. Dustin has this kind of hazy look in his eye. He's probably high. You're the nerd who ate his supercomputer then gave everyone ecstasy, right? He's definitely high. And how did he even know about the squip? Did Christine tell him? This tattoo. I guess so. Huh. I always thought Christine had higher standards than boys. No offense. None taken. I'm all too aware of Dustin scanning me from head to toe, either sizing me up for slaughter or checking me out. I'm not really sure which. Are you gonna beat me up or something? Is this the conversation? Nah, you're all good. Well, I mean, it's sort of a conversation. Look, I just want to know what your intentions are with my little cousin. She's a ray of sunshine, to put it lightly. I don't need anyone snuffing her out. I wouldn't do that. I really like Christine. I wouldn't hurt her. Just raise an eyebrow at me and ends up scratching half his face in the process. But you did give her ecstasy. Duh, frick. Would it make it better to tell him that it wasn't actually ecstasy? I'm thinking worse. I mean, drugs are his business. Wouldn't that be like doing him a favor? He clearly cares a lot for Christine, so I better make sure he knows that I do too. I respect Christine a lot. I've never met a girl so amazing, passionate, and true to herself as Christine. She won't be getting any more drugs from me. I respect her inner and outer beauty, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Cool beans, man. Just don't fuck her at least till the third date. Uh, actually, I won't. I have a lot of respect for Christine. I won't press her into anything she doesn't want to do. I don't think she's that interested in sex anyway. Yeah, good man. Listen, if she's happy, I'm happy. To keep her happy, or I will cut you and your friend off. Don't think I won't. Last time I checked, Michael spent approximately 75% of his allowance on weed, so that's a pretty big threat. Buddy, your face, you look so free. Come on, I know you're not a bad guy. Just wanted to meet you in person and the whole protective cousin bit seemed right. Seriously, dude, don't give Christine drugs. She's too pure for them. Yeah, right, word. Good luck with her, man. I'm rooting for you. She's gonna be dragging a boyfriend around places. I prefer it to be someone cute. If I can process that, Dustin blows me a kiss and walks past me out the door, likely to continue smoking behind the school. Well, that was unexpected. For a number of reasons. Hello? No kidding. I had to continue down the hall to meet Christine, but she's already disappeared. I decided to just head to class and not think about whatever just happened. Besides, I need to formulate a plan for how I'm going to seduce the heck out of her. You do. You do need to actually come up with a plan here. Okay. It's been several days since Christine and I held the bake sale. Our treats seem to do pretty well, and we got a decent amount of money from it, but I haven't seen her since. I can't help but feel a little anxious. She still wants to be my friend, right? I mean, I saw her in the hall earlier and I waved to her, but she didn't wave back. Did she not see me? Does she hate me? Walking out of my last class and start heading to the parking lot, I can't be terrified. What if she sees me in the hall again and ignores me? Am I being too needy or is she mad at me? Jeremy, has it ever occurred to you that you drastically overthink things? Because you do. Jeez, you take a strange computer pill from the back of a shoe store one time and you're labeled as too impulsive. And when you start thinking through things, you're an overthinker. Is there no way to win? Shut up, Christina's approaching. Or rather, speak up, she wants to talk to you. Hey, Jeremy. See, told you she hates me. All she said was hey. Normally I can hear the exclamation point in her voice, though. This one was like a period. Christine is not currently menstruating, Jeremy. What? That's not what I meant. I don't care about her cycle. Jesus, you're almost as bad as Siri. If you just listened to her, I wouldn't have to distract you like this. Distract me from what? I was already distracted. How many times did I just tell you to listen to Christine? If you keep ignoring her to talk to me, she will really hate you very soon. Screw you. Hey, Christine, what's up? She asked me suspiciously. The long pause was definitely a mistake. As I say, hindsight is 2020. Mr. Reyes finally released the audition packets. You know, less than a week before actual auditions. Wait, so he did it? Barely. Mr. Reyes is still concerned about ticket sales, So he took it upon himself to add vampires to the mix, because apparently this musical wasn't bloody enough already. At least it's semi-related, right? Shouldn't be so bad. I can tell Christina's getting more frustrated by the minutes. Her eyebrows scrunch up as she flips aggressively through the papers in her hands. It'll be fine, nothing I'm not used to, but just look at this. There's way too much to learn for auditions, which I might remind you are less than a week away. I don't know how I'll ever get through this. I mean, I practiced the parts before, but there's a lot I need to relearn with Reyes' new additions, and it just blows. I don't know, maybe it was right to make auditions harder this year. Makes sense that you want to weed out people who aren't really serious about the musical after that fiasco of a fall play. I'm sick of all that script nonsense continuing to mess everything up for me. It's ridiculous. Right. Script nonsense that ultimately traces back to me. Good to know I'm the source of all Christine's problems. If you're the source of her problems, why not try to be a solution as well? What the heck are you talking about now? Offer to help her prepare for auditions. Gives you an opportunity to spend time with her and the potential to be her hero at the same time. Are you giving me actually distant advice? You didn't catch a virus, did you? I always give you distant advice, Jeremy. You just fail to execute it as I instruct. Just do as I say, and don't fuck it up. Roger that, Jason Bourne. Keanu Reeves isn't even in that movie. Didn't know where I'd say you were out of ideas. Of course, it's hard to run out of something you never had in the first place. I'm choosing to ignore that. But if you're that worried about it... What's this? Maybe we could get together and run lines and stuff? That way we can keep each other on track and have a little more fun doing it. She peers up at me and her face softens a little bit. Thank God. I'm very unequipped to handle angry Christine. Angry because of things caused by stuff I did, Christine even more so. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you probably should anyway, since you're going for Seymour and I'm going for Audrey. But that was a great suggestion. Thanks, Jeremy. I'm stumbling over my words a lot more. I think we're getting close to a stopping point. I really appreciate you trying to help me, Jeremy. Theater is kind of my life, so it's hard to let myself be excited about it when it feels like everything is going wrong with it, you know? I completely understand. I'm sorry for being so angsty and curt with you a minute ago. The stress of it was just really getting to me. But I think I'll be okay for now. It's okay, just don't scare me like that again. I hate seeing you so upset. Noted. Oh, I brought you a copy of the edition packet too, by the way. I figured you wouldn't really know how to pick one up. She hefts another large stack of paper out of her backpack and flops it into my hands. Jesus, she wasn't kidding about how much material there is in here. This wasn't the only thing I wanted to say. Why did I come over here? There were two things. Oh, right. Are you free right now? For the next several hours? That was a great suggestion to rehearse together. I just remembered I was going to ask you the same thing. If you're okay with it, we can get started right now. I'm pretty much always free. Yes, that's a way to show the girl you're a desirable target of affection by directly stating you have no social life. Why did you purchase me again? Listen, I realized what was wrong with that as soon as I said it. Leave me alone. Great, then get in the car, loser. We're going rehearsing. By loser, of course, don't mean you're actually a loser. It's just part of the quote. But I wanted you to know I would never say such a thing sincerely to you. You're not a loser. You're a winner. I'm not a loser. I don't secretly hate myself. Quit it, Squidward. That's the wrong musical. Let's get out of here and get to work. It's okay. Where are we going? It's my house, but I want to get coffee first. Is that okay? This is so okay, Christine. That is so okay. I might just burst into song. That sounds fun. Platonic coffee date. Platonic coffee date. You know that hipster coffee shop downtown? I always wanted to try it if you don't mind a longer detour. That sounds wonderful. Christine grabs me enthusiastically by the hand and leads me out towards the parking lot. This is the first time we'll be going somewhere together without some sort of agenda. It really is almost like a real date. It's really more like your third. Even if you can't tell, the time you spent with Christine has meant a lot to her. She just needs to decide what you are to her. Third dates are very serious, Jeremy. Be careful what you say. It's not even a date, though, is it? Guess it's up to Christine to decide. I don't know what to expect going into this, but date? But I know I have to do my best to show Christine that I'm a guy she should totally be into. Okay. I think we're gonna end it here. Because my throat hurts so bad. I am not used to talking this much. I'm not sure when we'll play again. I don't think I'm gonna play again, like, for the next stream I do. I want to kind of... I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Listen, you try talking for like 2.5 hours straight. Especially doing like minor voices. Like shit's hard. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'll play it next stream, but I'll definitely finish it. Unlike all the other games I haven't finished, I would definitely finish this one. But I'm gonna be taking time in these next few streams I do to finish up some games that I've been putting off. Is that a challenge? Maybe. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I want to finish up some of the games that I've been like putting off finishing, like Aperture Tag, yeah, Portal Stories Mel is a big one that I haven't finished yet. Um, I don't know, I deleted all my other ones. I didn't delete them, but they're not on my desktop anymore, so I don't remember all the games that I haven't finished. But yeah, I want to finish up some of the games that I've been putting off. So yeah. Anyways, mm, sorry, I'm stretching. Oh, my back popped. Okay. You guys all know the drill at this point. If you haven't already and you enjoy the stream, go ahead and drop a follow or a sub. You can use your Prime sub or you can actually subscribe. It's whatever you want to do. No pressure. If you'd like to be notified every time I go live and upload on YouTube, you can join the Discord server, which should be linked in on my profile here, my Twitch profile. If it is not working for whatever reason, go ahead and send me a DM, and I will get the invite link sent to you personally. If you're watching this through my VOD channel right now and you're not on Twitch, go ahead and send me a DM on Discord. Just let me know that that's why you're adding me, or else I'll just assume that you're a scammer, and because I get a lot of those. So, my Discord is Citrus Crush, just like my Twitch, and I also have a YouTube channel for my VODs, Citrus Crush VODs, and a regular YouTube channel for uploading a Minecraft Let's Play, which is very slowly trickling out. I need to get better at editing and getting them out at a more reasonable time. But yeah, hopefully we'll get all that done soon. So yeah, with all that being said, this is Citrus Crush signing off. Bye bye!